and I think Florida.
Oh, very nice.
So we might talk to him later. These folks over here from Johns Hopkins. We got our folks from the Vibe over there. We got Angie, we got JoJo, we got EJ. To the left, we got Ethan from the Eagle. And we got Alexi over there with Magic.
This is quite impressive.
Yeah,
I will say,
there's
nobody doing this. This is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if one of you could generously give
we're going to go get on Magic.
Please come
now.
back, though,
Yeah,
there's more to talk about.
I like talking to you.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks,
Bring me on
guys.
anytime.
Thanks, guys.
Great talking to you.
Scotty and Abby, affectionately known as Scabby. So there you go.
Abby, that's great.
There you go.
Oh, your chiseled body irks me.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
How you doing? Mike Olivero.
Tom Krakowski.
Tom
Nice to meet
Krakowski.
you.
Mike Calta.
Hi, Tom. How
Nice to
are
meet
you?
you, Mike.
You're live on the
Corey
air. Don't say the F word.
No worries.
What brings you by today?
Well, I
Put
came
that a
down
little
with my
bit closer to
wife.
Put that a little bit closer right
Yep.
there. Oh, perfect.
There
that
you go.
good?
Yeah.
Great.
My wife's a board member with Johns Hopkins, and I'm down here tonight for the event.
Nice.
And I own a business in South Tampa, and I wanted to donate tonight
Very nice.
to a
Awesome.
great cause.
Thank you. That is
Fantastic.
awesome of you.
What's the name of the business?
Tampa Coin Exchange.
Okay.
Been there
Where's-
15 years. We're on South Air Mabry, about a mile in front of MacDill Air Force Base.
Okay.
So we sell jewelry, coins.
So you're south of Gandy.
South of Gandy,
Okay.
about a mile in front of MacDill Air Force Base.
Okay. Heading towards the base, right?
Towards the base on the right-hand side.
Past the McDonald's? Or
Not,
before the
not that far.
Okay.
Prior to the McDonald's, there's a strip center. There's a sliced pizza.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know
Jesus
exactly
Christ.
where you
Google and drop a pin in it. We'll
I
find
know,
it.
right?
I used to work over there. I'm just trying to get my boundaries and stuff like that.
But no, I'm here for a good cause, man, and you guys are doing good things being here. And
So
you know.
how did you get into the? I watch a lot of Instagram videos of these guys with coin. I'm so interested. I know nothing about it, but now I want to go through every penny I have and every
Right.
nickel and see if there's a quarter with a bad stamp.
That's how
on
it
or
is
something.
right now. Yeah, we're getting phone calls nonstop for that kind of stuff. But more than anything right now, it's precious metals.
Oh, sure.
Gold and silver's through the
Silver's,
roof right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
They're, it's skyrocketed.
Silver went up to, what, 120? Now it's back down to about 75,
Yeah,
80.
yeah. We got caught a little bit with that because
Yeah.
we were buying at that level of 100 whatever.
Right.
But it is what it is. It's high risk and high reward.
Yeah,
but
it's volatile like that.
It is volatile,
And what goes
but-
up comes down, but then it goes back up. again.
exactly. But
What is the number one thing that people are selling? Old
Right
jewelry
now-
or?
no, I'm more buying a lot of estates of coins. People that inherit it. People that bought silver at $15 and
Yeah.
now it's $100.
Oh, wow.
Even right now it's $78. We're buying a good amount from people that are like profit taking.
Right.
We've never seen the volatility that's happened lately, but it's
It's pretty amazing. I mean, it gets everybody all fired up to
It
start digging
does.
through their
It
stuff and
does,
see what
yeah.
they have. Yeah.
It's a little bit of fear of missing out. When it was
Yeah, a little
120,
FOMO, yeah.
I had like 7 or 8 people deep buying. It's a weird business because you would think right now at like $80 silver, I would have a line. It's been a little slower.
Really?
But,
Yeah.
I remember a
Dipped.
couple of years ago, silver was $15.
Yes.
Yeah, now.
Yes.
So I have a 5-ounce bar on my desk. And when I get up to 115, our business manager, Corey Pierce, I go, I'll sell you this right now. It's 120. I'll sell it to you for 500 flat. Right. Kidding around, of course.
Right.
He's like, no.
Well,
But,
the thing right now with silver and gold, there's an industry need, with
Yeah.
silver. And there's a lot of things going on politically. You got China. They stopped exporting all silver.
Right.
We got countries that are putting away tonnage of gold and silver. There's also a lot of manipulation in the silver and gold game, you
Yeah.
know. But more so the silver, because silver is an industrial, it's the best metal for industrial needs.
Yeah.
Military, Tomahawk missile has 2 kilos of silver at the tip of it.
Oh, wow.
So, and the military have a strong hold on whatever goes on.
Sure.
But, they're saying before the second quarter of 2026 that we should see $200 silver per ounce.
Yeah, I'm holding
There
on
you
to that
go.
bar.
And $6,000 gold per
Yeah.
ounce. So
Wow.
I'm holding. I haven't sold anything. I've been doing this 18 years, and I put a certain amount away, but there is a number in my head I'm going to sell at
that's your
because you
number.
have to profit take.
Absolutely.
It's just like crypto, it hit $100,000 and all of a sudden it's 66, but
But at least the whole thing with one thing with gold and silver, it's tangible.
it is.
In crypto,
it is.
you don't
That's
know
the
what
thing.
you're buying.
Absolutely. So that's what brought people to me.
Yeah.
Safe haven metals. It's people are comfortable with something that's on their person because there's so much prepper mind people out there.
Yeah.
Like if the grid goes down, at least I have this gold and silver in my safe.
Right.
I might not be able to access my bank account or my crypto, but at least I have gold and silver in my safe.
Yeah, that's me.
So, and let's be real, because gold and silver has been around forever. It's real money. It's. I don't care what country you're in. People know gold. People know silver.
I got to tell you, the crap hits the fan. We're coming for you.
I know, right? I need to hide.
I'm sure he's all right.
Yeah.
Do you have any gold bars, like real, like
We
what you
do.
see in a movie?
Yeah, kilo gold. I don't have it on me at this moment.
Not in your back pocket now?
No, but we do stock whatever need, kilo gold bars. We sell the biggest. People mostly are ounce minded, so I sell a lot of like 1 ounce bars, coins.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
I go back to, what was it, Die Hard 3, where they went with Bruce Willis, not Die Hard 3, with Bruce Willis, where he was the cop.
That is Die Hard.
Die Hard, yeah.
Yeah, and they go into that one thing and go to the silver and gold underneath Wall Street, and they're just taking those forklifts,
giant
things of bars. Like, those things would tip over. Gold is so much more dense.
It's so
than that.
dense and heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to find a place like that. So we just get a bunch of gold.
If you know, I'm there to buy it.
So that's awesome of you guys to come down here and make a donation.
Yeah. No, definitely, man.
Will you be making it in bar form?
Yeah. Do you guys take gold?
Yeah,
we take it all.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Nah, it'll be a check.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Because tomorrow it could be down $500. It's been a little volatile.
Let's not do that, though.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to put it out in the universe.
No, don't put that. Name of your company, your store again.
The name of my store is Tampa Coin Exchange.
And do you have like an Instagram, or you're on social? Or,
Tampa Coin Exchange. Look it up. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, everything. We've been there 15 years. I don't advertise a lot, but it's word of mouth and treating people good is what I do. You can read my reviews. I'm A+ on Better Business Bureau, and we're there for the long haul.
Good for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
And I appreciate you guys taking the time to do this for a great cause.
It's a fantastic cause. We
it
were
really
speaking
is.
earlier, and all of our children have had a stay. Granted, not as long as a lot of people there, but still, I mean, St. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital is just stalwart in the community.
Oh, it's the best, man. My brother had a situation. My brother has 4 children, and he had one baby that was there, and they took stellar care. I mean, it was bleak. We were told to go to the chapel and meet a priest, and they brought him back, and he played high school baseball, college baseball, and there's a lot to be said about these guys that are working and doing that. It's just an awesome thing they're doing over there.
That's great.
You said your son was in NICU, right?
Yep.
When they're that small, they can't say, "Mommy and Daddy, this hurts me," right? And you're going through every scenario in your head.
Absolutely.
And your head, what is minutes or hours seems like days before you get the results and stuff. And Johns Hopkins is just great about the care that they provide, the type of professionals they have working there. It's really
that's
good.
top tier people there,
and the way they help the families themselves.
All the things you don't hear about behind the scenes. The families that are there with their children. They make sure that they're taken care of. Thank you.
They know you donated, so they gave you white glove service here.
But no, it's a great cause, and I'm just happy to be a part of a little piece of helping out.
Awesome.
We appreciate you helping out today.
So
thank
much.
you very much. That's going to go a long way. So thank you.
Appreciate it.
So Tom Pukowski, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
And Tampa Coin Exchange.
Yes, sir.
Follow it.
That's the business. Yeah. If you need any gold or silver, come see me.
I just need a couple gold bars. I mean,
come
if we
see
can work
me.
out a payment plan.
If you would like, yeah. I'll trust you. I'll take your word for it, right?
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you so much.
Brother.
You guys
nice
stand up, man.
Thank you, man.
Doing a good thing
so
here.
much.
Thank you, guys.
Corey, give out the stats and the numbers and how to help everybody right now.
You can text to give right now. Text all in to 34984. Or if you want to make a donation by phone, you can call the International Diamond Center phone line at 800-270-8642.
When are we getting the next update?
I can't get updates for like actual totals.
Right.
I can see as people are like real time texting right now.
How's it? Is it coming in now?
Yeah, like people are coming through right now. Like a lot of them are anonymous.
Yeah,
and
that's
they're
great.
They're texting them in. This one, Thomas from Valrico just sent something in. So
there you go, Big Tom.
Yeah, Big Tom.
All right,
$2,500 donation. So they could another heavy hitters here.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Excellent.
Matt Sokolowski with Great Bay Distributors. He is Great Bay Distributors.
Yeah.
I'm part of Great Bay Distributors.
We're a big part.
We're 350 people strong, man.
So, hold on one second. So, Matt, Mike, talk. Jason Meter, come over here.
So if I was going to complain about Chris Lewis, this would be
Man, you can't
Louis
complain about Billy Carmen anymore, though.
No.
Big man. What do you mean you can't complain about me? So funny you mentioned Billy Carmen, because this all started, what we're doing this weekend, or today and tomorrow, from Bill Carmen's retirement party.
It did. After 44 years at Great Bay, the big man Billy Carmen had been around forever and spent a lot of time with Jason and the Cox teams and the radio personalities, and it's always been a big part of what we do in the community.
So, yeah, I've known Billy since I came to the market in 1990, years ago.
I would say Billy's at one point responsible for our livelihood and in some point in our career for whether the hockey show, the wrestling show, all the things that Budweiser has sponsored over the years.
But not knowing that, the real big man was your family. Well, behind it.
Yeah, I mean, we were lucky enough to be part of the community since 1969. 1970 when we got the opportunity to be an Anheuser-Busch wholesaler. But we've seen the business grow. We've seen the community grow. And like always, we always want to do the right thing. And doing the right thing is getting involved in missions that are important. And All Children's Hospital, Johns Hopkins All Children's, is important.
Yeah.
Right? And being able to connect with Jason when he came back in town at Billy's retirement party, and just, fortuitous that we were looking to do something with the hospital. I sit on the Johns Hopkins Foundation board. I'm now chair, luckily.
Thank you.
And so it just, hey, this is what I'm doing. And, man, we're really thinking about doing something with the radio. And, Jason's eyes just lit up. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was. So it's funny because years ago, so at a prior place, I did the Radiothon with them and left there, came over to Cox. And there was a time before Jason came back, Stephanie Hall's like, we'd like to do Radiothon again. I go, well, and I brought it, and it wasn't as excited as Jason got when he spoke to you. So, Jason, thank you.
It was an easy decision to make, right? Yeah,
very much so.
He didn't even get Radiothon out of his mouth, and I'm like, we're in. And the only reason that I was willing to make that commitment was because I knew that the team would say, yeah, we're in, we'll do it, we'll go do this thing. So it's really cool, number one, to have the hospital in our backyard that has impacted. I stayed there for a week as a kid.
Yeah.
My son stayed there for a week.
Did you really? What were you there for?
I had meningitis as a kid.
Really?
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier in the show, and I'm going to talk about this tomorrow morning a lot. We all have kids, and I say this to my wife all the time. Out of all the great things that have happened to us, thank God we have healthy kids. We've never had to deal with that. And I mean, I worry about my son every time he gets in his car,
Right.
But thankfully, that's my biggest worry, And hearing all these stories and all these families since birth, sometimes in utero, of finding out your baby's got heart problems. Yeah. It's insane.
We had a couple of kids that came through today, and there was a girl who was a huge fan of 97X. Getting chemo, and they brought her down, with the bags and stuff, and just the look on her face when she got to see 97X and she was a part of it.
Yeah. Right.
We changed her day.
You should let her do mornings, sir.
I mean,
I think she's probably more talented than the guy we got doing it. I mean, honestly. He's right there.
I think it's a great opportunity too. Your staff and the personalities have been absolutely amazing to come in and see what the hospital can do. And really live the mission and be part of it.
Yeah.
It's freaking insane how it works. And Jason and I were talking earlier about how, when you get your employees involved in good missions and working in the community, and you guys have really embraced it. So I can't say thank you enough for the people at the hospital and the kids that you guys are helping support and the audience that you're reaching to help spread the word of what the hospital can do and does every day to make kids healthy. So it's absolutely awesome.
Oh,
it's
great.
a heck of a mission. It really is. And it's great what you guys do for the community. Johns Hopkins is it's the best. It really is. So we've all had some type of experience with it.
Well, you hope you never need it, right? Especially
exactly.
Mike was talking about a minute ago. You hope that your kid never ever needs it, but when they do, you're so glad that it's there.
Yeah.
And that's the reality. My son had a rare kidney disease, and we thought for 24 hours he was going to have a kidney transplant at 6 years old. You go to Johns Hopkins, Hopkins, and within 24 hours, they're like, nope, we're going to do this, 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 and this.
Yeah.
He spent 4 more days there and went home, and he's never had another issue in his life.
Wow, that's great.
Right? And I think that you tend to put kids in 2 buckets, either the really, really sick kids that unfortunately don't make it, and what the hospital does for those kids while they're there, and then the families. that child leaves behind, right? You got that.
Right.
And then you've got the kids that are there, they're impacted, and they get well, and they go live an amazing life because the hospital treated them the right way, and they never have another symptom. Yeah. And I think as a community, when you don't have a sick kid, it's easy to get away from it, right? When it's not impacting you. And we were talking about it earlier. It was really easy to raise money after the hurricanes.
Yeah.
Everybody's house was
Everybody had
flooded.
a need.
There was trash out by the roads. But in February of 2026, most people, and thank God this is the case, don't have a crisis in their family. And so to break open your wallet and to give $15 right now doesn't feel like the right thing to do, or you don't need to, or this doesn't really impact me. But the reality is there are hundreds of kids in that hospital right now that a pizza party or an extra set of headphones or a Bluetooth radio will make a difference in their life. And that's what this foundation does. And so when he said he wanted to do this, I'm like, we're in.
I love how you went right to $15, man. You didn't even start small.
It's
You
easy.
went right to 15.
It's easy.
Funny thing is, $15 is a dream maker. So you could do 15 texts and commit to $15 a month, which is about $180 for the year. So, I mean, that's every little bit counts, whether it's $1, $15 a month, or thousands.
I was telling these guys today, we have 1.5 million people listening to our 6 radio stations on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
If every person would give $1, this thing is a home run.
Yep.
The reality is people don't do that. But that's all it takes is everybody giving a little bit.
I gotta tell you, I'm never let down by this listening audience. We don't ask them for much. We don't. You know, there's stations that are constantly selling the T-shirts, and every time you say something funny, throwing it on a bumper sticker and trying to sell it for. We don't do any of that, and I have great pride in our radio station for not doing that. But we will ask when the community needs it, and they have never let us down.
No,
ever.
No. Yeah, the Bone listeners have responded all day long, which has been great.
That's awesome.
It's been awesome. So we appreciate you guys staying up late and coming to do this, Matt. We appreciate you giving us the opportunity to partner with the hospital. It's an opportunity that doesn't come along very often, and that's why when you said that, I said, we're in.
All in.
You know, it's crazy when you've been a part of the community for so long and your family's embedded in it. My mom has sat on the boards at Johns Hopkins before it was Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. She was there during the transition, so it just became like the family legacy, right? Something that to do. My son has spent 3 days there when he was sick. You know, he's eight weeks old and he has 104 fever, and they're like, that's dangerous, right? We need to do something. So he spent time, got better. And then after growing up, they were volunteering at the hospital. We were there every Christmas, giving out presents and doing their Winter Wonderland stuff. So it's things like this. It's awesome. The money you're raising with this, the dream makers that are making dreams come true and have an opportunity to get healthy. So with your guys' help, it's absolutely awesome. And having you guys, all the personalities, it's freaking insane. I love it. I love it.
It's a great thing to do. And like, you know, this stuff is fun, but also thank you for all the stuff you let us do all year long. I mean, the beach bash that we do, the bar crawls that we do, the different giveaways that we get to do all through. It's all through great.
The band goes out and performs.
We like to give Chris Lewis a hard time, but he's been fantastic too.
Louis the best.
You know, you can't hate on Louis.
No.
He's a great guy.
You can't hate on because he'll give it back to you if you do.
You know, and it's really too. It's again the support of all your employees and everybody that works hard to make things great around here, and we have a lot of great people in your listening audience and everything. And there are employees, they work for you guys as well and listen to the radio. It's awesome to see everyone come together and do something so important.
That's great.
Really cool. How long have you're the chair of the board right now?
Yeah, so, man, I mean, I've been around. I can tell you I started doing stuff with the hospital back when I was probably 8-9 years old.
Really?
When it was just we were doing art festivals at Bay Pines back in the day. And the Taste of Pinellas a long time ago was part of the hospital system. So I remember picking up trash, staking out booths. So I've been around it since I was a kid. My family's been involved for over 50 years.
Wow.
So it's absolutely insane to have been involved. In fact, the guild that supports one of the smaller guilds, local community guilds, they're celebrating their 50th anniversary next month.
Wow. That's great.
There's a lot of history around here, and it's good to have this community hospital become so big and such an important part.
Today's the 100th anniversary of the hospital, which is
today.
which is why we did it. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
It's
Good
amazing.
timing.
It's a great story. It's a great thing that they do for our community. So thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys, and thanks for letting me take some time and chat about it. Jason, thank you. You guys are awesome, man.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming by.
Open anytime. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
We'll let you guys get back to making great radio.
Where are you going?
What do you mean? Where do you want me to go?
Yeah, right here.
You want me to talk to you?
Yeah, I mean,
What do you want to know?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I gotta get up tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I know.
I'm
We haven't
out
had
here
to
at
do that
night
in
hanging out
weeks.
with this gorilla doing 2 shifts. It's ridiculous.
He's 86 years old. You got to be easy on him. His heart won't take it.
He walked here
I
from
know.
the hospital today.
That's why he looks like this.
On my way here, I call him and I go, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Just walking back." I go, "Oh, is it that close?" He goes, "It's about 20-minute walk." I went, 20 minutes? Jeez, get out of here. That's an Uber ride is what that is.
You walk. Corey Cardinal walk.
You guys-
Yeah, I could have walked there tomorrow.
I'm not a radio guy. I'm not a hiker. I'm not here to do.
Well,
I didn't sign up to exercise with you
hike with your
guys.
wife
this
on
guy
the thing.
kayaks like around Antarctica. and
Well,
stuff.
great. Get me a boat. I'll take the boat to the hospital. I'm not
No,
worried
he
about that.
rows it.
Oh.
Not a motor.
Oh, okay. No, I'm out. I'm out on all these things.
We'll get you a special Budweiser boat. Or
Yeah,
Bud Light
that's
boat.
fine.
Yeah, there
That
you go.
works.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe we get you a bicycle. We'll start small.
Listen,
Is it an electric bike?
can we tandem and somebody else do all the work? All the pedaling?
He calls that a car.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
calls-
Do we take a break or what do we do?
No, there's no breaks.
Mike
I mean,
wants
like-
a break.
You
Give the
can
guy
take
a
a
break.
break.
He's out of breath.
I've had a
Give him-
pee for the last 50
Go
minutes.
pee. I'm sure I could grab you, Angie. I could grab Ethan. I could grab Jason. Matt could stay. We got Stephanie from All Children's Hospital.
All right, I'm
Johns
gonna get out of
Hopkins.
your hair.
Stephanie's the originator. And we got Corey.
What?
We got Corey. Yeah.
What about me?
Yeah, why not?
Just mincemeat sitting there doing all the work, right?
Guess, right?
Corey is, so he and I do a show. So we work at promotions. 5 days, 7 days a week. We do all the promotions for all 6 stations. Then on Saturdays, we do a show together. Not that we're busy enough
Right.
but we treat that's not work. That's fun.
That's
So
just
we
us
get-
hanging out, chit
We
chat.
get hanging out, just shooting the stuff, and we do it before all the Lightning games as well, too. So he's used to me abusing him.
Yeah, it happens.
And I don't mean it. It's all out of love.
Yeah, I abuse
all
him
of
way worse. So
Yeah, the stuff he calls me terrible.
I figure you guys got to have thick skin, right? Like
you
you're-
have to
yeah.
have thick skin in the radio. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
For
if we were
sure.
just talking for 15 seconds intro a song, it's easy. But, I mean, if just to talk and fill content, we haven't had a break since 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we've been going on.
that is impressive. That is
Yeah.
impressive.
That's
I
why-
mean, I've been out of probably 45 minutes of it. So
yeah, you had a nice little break.
yeah. I'm on my second drink.
Oh, okay, good for you.
You want one? You want one?
No, I need a water, that's for sure.
I'll get you water.
Oh, gosh. So, Matt, what's next? As far as, so we made it 100 years
Yeah.
with Johns Hopkins. What's the next 100 look like?
I think that's a great
And I'm
question.
serious. I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, it's serious.
No,
Yeah.
that's a great question, and actually, it leads into what we're doing and what the hospital's goals and aspirations are. Right,
Right.
They're right now they're the #1 children's hospital in Florida, which is absolutely outstanding. They're shooting for the southeast region, right, and then eventually nationally. But to do that, they're looking at how do you reach the kids where they are. And what they've done now is they're actually in the middle of building another hospital in Florida in Wesley Chapel. Right now,
Oh, yeah.
construction is going on. We hope to have a topping out sometime in May.
Okay.
But, you're looking at bringing the care and the specialists and the nurses and the staff closer to where people need them. So having it another campus and a full hospital and location up in Wesley Chapel is going to be going to be another win for the community, right?
Absolutely. Wesley Chapel is giant. It's like
It's a huge hub,
booming,
yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
I-75 goes there right up with 54 and 56. So, I mean, I live up that way.
Yeah.
And you just
So
see
do I.
all the way that area has just blossomed. It's just incredible. It's like Brandon Part 2.
Yeah, yeah, and that's where the hospital's looking is like they're seeing where the need is,
Yeah.
and there's a need up there for sure.
Absolutely.
And it expands, right? You think about 100 years ago, it was just take care of the kids in St. Pete, and now it's like, hey, let's take care of the kids in Central West Florida.
Yeah.
And it's just going to grow. I mean, there's awesome research being done, connection with Johns Hopkins and the power of that health system, and the dedicated volunteers and the staff. It's all right. Let's get bigger and let's grow and let's be available.
How many outpatient centers do you have? Because I know I drive by one in, I think it's Newport Richie. There's one in there, but
Yeah, I would I would defer to probably Janine.
Okay.
But I mean, it's got to be 10 plus of it if we can grab her.
Yeah.
Janine.
Hey, Janine, how many outpatient locations do we have? How many outpatient locations do we have? 13. So I was close.
Okay.
I said 10.
Yeah, he said 10.
So Janine Rabin is our president of the, are you the vice president of the foundation and community?
Correct.
So explain the philosophy of the foundation. Just like if you were to give the mission statement, it would be, not to the word, but go ahead.
I'll get close. So it's the organization that does all the fundraising for to benefit the hospital and our research.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been with it for?
14 years.
14. So you were here, we were talking about Taste of Pinellas. You mentioned it. We were talking earlier. There's a rumor that it's coming back at some point.
The rumor's pretty solid.
It's funny because when I got here, I talked to someone who we discussed earlier, and she was like, hey, what would you think? I go, I've already had this conversation. It's already done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
great.
So we'll be announcing pretty soon the date and the location, but because we're turning 100, we wanted to do something nostalgic, and so bringing back Taste of Pinellas was one of those things.
Love that.
So I was talking with Matt, and I go, okay, 100 years now. What do the next 100 years look like for the hospital and the foundation?
What did Matt say?
I honestly, Wesley Chapel.
Wesley Chapel,
The growth and putting care where people need it.
Yeah, that's exactly. I agree. We
you
have
said the topping off is scheduled for what, May?
Yeah.
And so when does it open? How much longer after that?
So about a little bit under a year.
Okay.
Yeah, there's probably about 9 months of construction that will follow that. But yeah, I mean, that whole concept of making sure that every kid in Florida has access to Johns Hopkins All Children's Care.
And that's the one thing that we read today, that all children are accepted. No one's turned away. They figure out a way to help the families out.
That's right.
Because the sad thing is that when your child's sick, and like my daughter was in there for, I think, 6 days, when she had the same thing. She was, I think, 6 months old, right around New Year's Eve, 105 fever, vomiting all over the place, and they can't tell you, Daddy, and so you're in there, and as a parent going like, what the heck's going on?
Right.
And at that point, you're not thinking about payments, insurance, stuff like that. Your mindset as a parent, my child's got to get healed.
Right.
Needs the care.
Right.
And then they work with you after. And it's almost like I'm almost shedding a tear. It's just because I remember that instant at a time when I wasn't making good money. It's like, I don't know how I'm going to pay this bill.
Right.
And it was an eye-opener. It was very blessed.
Well, and
very
it's not just the bills that happen because of the medical care, but earlier today I was talking about, so many people's lives get interrupted by whatever they're experiencing with their child's illness.
You don't plan for that, right?
No.
As a parent, you don't plan for
so
that.
you might miss a mortgage payment, or you might not be able to pay your electric bill, or, whatever the deal is, because you're not able to work as often, and so your income's not coming in the same. So we have like a whole social work division that only focuses on how to help a family round out all of their non-hospital situation, just so that they can keep their life and their family intact during that time.
That's so helpful, because I had to take my son actually to All Children's a couple of months ago.
So everyone has a story.
Right.
Everyone has a story.
So many different people.
And luckily we were in and out, and I didn't have to worry about that. But that's something that's just terrifying. Like, how am I going to afford all of this outside of what happened, in the hospital?
Right.
So, and you guys are always there. So that's amazing.
Thank you.
The other cool thing too is with the power of Johns Hopkins and how they've morphed into something more, being a complete solution for a family care unit, right? It's not just about saving the child who's sick. There's that mental stress that happens to the parents and whatnot, and the ability, the systems that they're building now to help support that part of the family unit is awesome. And even from parents that are about to have newborn babies, that they already know, because you're able to tell whether something's already wrong with the baby before it's born. They start helping the parents understand, this is what you might have to deal with, this is how you can cope, this is how we can deal, and then all the way through the child's birth, and then healthy, and then just dealing with whatever may be a long-term health thing. it's that support for the father, for the mother, for the others. That's sort of this cutting edge new stuff that Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital is bringing to the system is trying to support the whole family unit. Beyond just the sick kid.
And that was one of the things that they had mentioned, where when a family walks in, they don't look at the child as a patient. They look as the family as a whole,
right.
and what we can do to help the entire family.
Yeah.
Because it is an entire family experience.
Yeah. That's exactly
and it's
right.
just the thing. It's just like, when you're having a kid and you and your spouse or significant other, like, oh, we're welcome to this. You don't think about what could go wrong. You just think about, oh, they're going to grow up and play and thrive and stuff. And then something happens.
Yeah.
And when that something happens, as unfortunate it is, sometimes you forget to not pay, to pay a bill or to like stop the auto pay because your money's not coming in from your job. You can't take the PTO.
Yeah.
And that's where you guys come in and really shine.
Yeah. The other area that I talked about today when I was on the Vibe that people don't know so much about our hospital is that we also do a lot of community programming.
Yeah.
So it's not even like, yes, if your child's sick, you come to us. Yes, if you need our services on the medical side, you come to us. But we're also about keeping your child well and out of the hospital.
Right.
So we do a lot of community programs to make sure that you understand what healthy nutrition looks like, what healthy behavioral health looks like. We do car seat fitting programs. We do safe pools and safe bike programs. So we're trying to make sure that kids actually don't end up at our hospital. And that's like a big part of our program that people don't even know we do. But that's
awesome.
That whole division is called community health.
Yeah. So the great thing is that we took the tour several times from the station for, when we were first interested in doing the Radiothon, and then seeing the rehab areas like the physical rehab and just all the different compartments and units that you have there at the hospital. That it's a lot to take in, but when you really step back and see it all, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
The hospital really makes a difference.
Yeah.
It just does.
I'm so glad you saw that. I'm so glad you saw that.
Well, when I was in there as my child being a patient, I couldn't sit there. I was just confined to that room.
Yeah.
Right.
And I remember when she was born, she had to go in an incubator because she was a little bit undersized for a little bit and stuff. And that first night, I just like stood there and just stared in the window all night and going like, all right, and say your prayers and stuff. And she was in here for a few days longer than she probably should have been. But hey, knock on wood, she's a 32-year-old healthy woman right now.
That's great.
So
yeah,
it's blessings.
Awesome.
I will say the one thing that I remember, and I was telling the story to you and Mike earlier about when my son, when he was less than a year, we had to bring him in to All Children's, and then during he had a fever, he was throwing up, but then they think something was wrong with his kidneys, so they were going through tests and all that. And I remember at the time, my wife at the time stayed in the room with him, and she was like, "You go out, you wait in the hall, whatever." And just me being out in the hallway, 3 or 4 nurses, doctors, as they were walking, do you need anything? Is there anything? Like they stopped what they were doing to check on me, even though I wasn't a part of anything really. I was just out there by myself, and 18 years later, that's still something that I remember, and it is definitely a whole entire family unit that you guys.
Getting to know the doctors and the staff there as not only as a parent who had taken a child there, but then as a volunteer and sitting on the board, the joy that they get. It takes a special person, right? To be a NICU nurse, the doctor, the surgery, emergency room surgeon for kids. The joy they get out of doing what they do is. It's freaking incredible. It's like inspiring. It's like we always talk about sick, and it seems so sad, but man, the joy and the hope that they bring, it's so cool. It is so awesome, and to be able to have that, to have those conversations and see those wins when the kid gets to ring a bell and go home and whatnot. It's absolutely like there are joyous moments that you just see the tears of joy so much.
There are miracles that happen.
Yeah,
there
that's
really
true.
Are.
That's true.
Who is the one? Is it a nurse or a doctor? And she's like Instagram famous. Like
she's here.
Oh yeah.
She's here tonight.
What's her name?
Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin. Tell us about her.
So she is wearing
the hat over there.
Yep.
Okay.
She is
talking to Stephanie.
She is an emergency room doctor that during COVID started a social media just got on TikTok, I think is what it was. And she said that she was getting frustrated with there being a lot of information out there that as a pediatric EC doctor, she was like, this stuff is not true. Like, there's just too much like false information that's out there, propaganda. Yeah. So she was like, I think I have a role to play to just kind of educate people on what I see and what I know. And so she started doing TikToks and picking up followers. And she told me today that across her platform, she has 9 million followers.
9 million. We should bring her over here. You guys should talk to her.
I wouldn't know what to ask her.
She's like more famous than anyone else.
Right? Yeah. Right?
Well, I mean,
9 million people. That's how many people live in New York City.
I know.
That's gigantic.
I mean, the thing about her, if you follow her, she's Dr. Beach Gem. And the thing about her is that she just, she says what she sees. And she tries to educate people on... right now, a big piece that I see on her media is how she talks about like e-bikes and, just like you got to be safe and here's what you got to do and here's what you shouldn't do. And so she lays out what she sees coming through the emergency center.
To me, that's got to be the biggest growing problem with kids getting hurt on those, because I live on a road that connects like Starkey Boulevard all the way out to Gun Highway. And have a couple roundabouts, but those kids come like Evel Knievel, man. Yeah. They're doing wheelies and they're blowing through stop signs. They're going through without any regard for and they're young. I mean, like, look, I remember I was 13 years old and had a trail bike and thought I was, hot
but
stuff.
You were going 7 miles an hour. It's like they're going 42 miles an hour.
Right, and it's crazy, and it's just like everybody's got them, right? So it's just like it's And it was the whole thing. Like Mr. Homie over here wants to get a motorcycle.
Whoa.
And
I know.
Very cool, but also too, he wants one of the crotch rockets. So I'm going like, no, you're not getting one.
He did say, and I quote, "If you show up on a bike, I will fire you on the spot." So
he
does have my back in a sense.
Everyone does that. Like my mom said, I'll get you all kinds of fun toys and everything, but I'm never buying you a motorcycle. So I had to buy my own.
Right. I'll show you, Bob. Right. You still got it?
I went through 3 of them and I sold them.
Yeah. What was your favorite one?
I had like just an old school like Honda like cruiser.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Honda's a great bike.
It helped me get through traffic when I lived out in LA.
What was traffic there like compared to here? I mean, to go like 2 miles, it had to take you like an hour.
Yeah, no, you never went east of the 405.
Right.
Like, it was pointless to try to go into LA. But I mean, I'm not going to say the traffic is great here either. Like, you look at what's going on with 275.
It took me 2.5 hours to get to work today. 5-car accident on the Veterans, and so I just took forever.
Oh.
But
they keep designing roads. I don't know how they're designing them.
They don't have the bikes in mind when they're doing them.
No, not at all.
I hope not.
Jeez. Yeah, so it's a great... We're so blessed and lucky to be able to do this and bring this to the audience.
Thank you.
Today and tomorrow.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And when Mike goes on tomorrow, obviously he has a big listening audience and a lot. But like when we see all the stations and you see what Scotty and Abby and Lexi are doing over Magic, and then we got the Vibe. I mean, you really think we hit about 1.5 million people between all of our stations.
Yeah.
And out of all the things we do, this today and tomorrow has been just like for us. We do all our community events. So we're up at 4 o'clock in the morning collecting food for Metropolitan Ministries for Thanksgiving. We're collecting toys for Tots in December, and we're there our day starts at 4 o'clock and ends at like midnight both those days, and then the planning that goes into it.
Yeah.
This is nice because it's like it was noon to 7. We're here till 10, and then it starts again tomorrow, and it ends at noon.
Yeah.
So it breaks it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think the impact of this is so much greater.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, you guys have been full force on this. Like
and everything's still coming
stations.
in. Everything's still flowing in. And I know we've been saying the lines, and I'll say it again. You can text right now, all in, one word, ALLIN, to 34984. Or if you want to call the phone line, the International Diamond Center phone line, 800-270-8642 to make a donation as well.
And I know these 2 hours were power hours from Feld Entertainment.
Yeah.
And they're the ones bringing Monster Jam,
That's
Disney
wonderful.
on Ice. So
Yeah.
they did power hours as far as their donation on that. So great for them.
Yeah, that's terrific.
And then again, Great Bay. We can't
Yeah.
can't do what we do on the bone without you.
that is very true.
We are big fans of the Bone. I'm not going to lie to you. You guys have been around for so long, and just the support you guys have given us and the community. why wouldn't we partner with you guys?
Right.
You guys are awesome.
It's so funny. So when Corey and I do the shows on Saturday, normally Melanie sells us out to go out to a different place to broadcast from, and we thank her for doing those things together. But but we thank her because of you,
right?
Because of what Great Bay does. And
she's great. And in fact, I think Louie was talking to her today. We were trying to figure out with all the other things that are going on in our community, with the race coming up and all kinds of stuff. Hey, where are our spots and everything? And it was a conversation of, there's a little thing called the Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital Radiothon going on, and he's like, ooh. Yeah, that could be way more important than anything else we got going on right now.
Maybe we wait till next week for those spots.
Yeah.
They'll start up again tomorrow.
We got important stuff going on.
We do. We got Valspar coming up that we got promotion with you guys on. The race next week, like you mentioned, there's that coming up.
I'll be there.
I know we got a bunch of things for spring break that we're doing as well.
Yeah, and there's a ton of stuff always going down in St. Pete. So it's great that there's an involved community. So it just helps us, hey, get out, be involved, and be part of something.
Yeah.
So.
Does the race coming back to the Trop in a few weeks, that help? Or
it's big, right? They're a big piece of our community, and we love the Rays when they're on our side, and we love them when they're on their other side of the bay. But it's nice when they're home, sitting here back in St. Pete where they started all those years ago. So
and they start off on the road, but then come home the week of April 6th. I think it's the Cubs and Yankees, or the other way around. But still, those first 6 games are good. All of a sudden, the Trop is nostalgic again, and people want to get back to it. After sitting in Steinbrenner Field when it was 120 degrees in August, they're going like, man, we really missed the Trop. It's not so bad after all, is it?
Right.
Complaining about missing balls in the ceiling, but now you're like, it's a little nicer being at 74 degrees all the time, isn't it?
74 degrees, having a nice cold Budweiser or a Bud Light and a Tech Ultra, it'll be fabulous.
Great.
Yeah, that sounds great right around now.
I got you covered.
Yeah, okay. You're about beer 30.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I appreciate you let us go on for way longer than we should, but
open invitation anytime. If we're ever on a Saturday, you're rolling around town, just pop on in or call in.
Yeah, he's the best.
And if there's something, obviously, the things that we're doing today in Armar are very important, but it's an all year long commitment. It's year round, right?
Yeah.
So we talked about the one other thing possibly happening next February.
Yeah.
But last time I did Radiothon in another iteration, another place, we had a couple events over the course of the year that would build up, and we were able to present the check for Radiothon. So I think that's what we're going to do for this year too.
Love it.
So it's going to be fun. This is the start of a beautiful relationship.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
And it's all because of you.
It really is.
No, honestly,
really is.
Or Bill Carmen, big man.
You know what? Yeah, you just gotta figure out who you know and when you know them, and sometimes things just work out.
Yeah, it was the perfect storm. And Jason, like you said, you couldn't get Radiothon out of your end. Jason, we're in.
Yeah, absolutely.
So fantastic.
I didn't even say, well, let me explain to you what we're thinking.
Doesn't matter.
It's funny, like a couple months before that, Stephanie called, and I was looking for the right opportunity to bring it up to him because, at the end of the year, we have the toy drives, the food drives and stuff. And so I wanted to get through that. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow. And then bring it up, and then you walk up like, my job's done. It's easy now.
No brainer.
It's easy.
I sold the boss. I sold the boss on it.
Right? Doesn't get much better than that.
Well, I appreciate what you guys are doing, and I know you guys are putting in the time and effort, and every single personality in every channel. I appreciate it, and double shifts and doing what you need to do to make this happen. So
it's one of those when we do those things, and it's not blowing smoke or how hard we work. it's fun.
Yeah, it really
is.
Fun.
You know what? Because you're doing something for somebody, and you're getting to see an end result out of it all, right? When we do the food drives and we collect 8.5 tons of food, you're feeding people for the holidays that are otherwise hungry.
Yeah.
When you're getting 4 truckloads of toys at Christmas, someone's going to have something under their tree that's worthwhile. When you're doing something like this, we know it's going to just help the families that you guys so proudly serve, and just people. I don't know if they say thank you enough, but definitely it's a thank you.
I'm ready to see this continue and be something that we do a lot, and I think it's perfect timing as we roll in and open up Wesley Chapel and the expansion there. Like, man, it couldn't be more needed at the right time.
I agree.
And the great thing is, and this is how we work behind the scenes, is that we were there today like, okay, we could do this differently, that differently.
Always thinking.
We already got the list for next year. What we do different.
Gosh.
This year's going to be great.
Yeah.
But next year's going to be great plus
greater.
Plus A, so it's going to be fantastic.
There's always a need. There's always a reason to do it.
Yeah.
You see, we're I mean, we've been at our new location down here in St. Pete for over 10 years now, 20 years, 15 years.
It still looks brand spanking.
It really does.
And they're expanding it already because there is a need for it here in our community as Pinellas County grows.
Yeah.
Like they're improving the ER reception. They're adding rooms. They're adding space.
Yeah.
So it's there's always a need.
Yeah,
So.
there's no doubt about that. We have, over 260 beds, and every morning on our call, we hear how many of those beds are filled, and most days
The
they're all
chart's a
filled.
lot of them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing.
Awesome. Well, you guys have a great evening.
Yes, thank
Matt,
you.
thank
Stay
you so
awake.
much.
A little coffee in between wouldn't hurt anybody.
For sure.
We got plenty of energy drinks we can give you
I know
guys.
you do. Yeah, you do. Matt, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Matt.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to? I can get the numbers. and
Yeah,
we'll
let's
go to
give the
break?
numbers. Yeah, you're going to break.
All right. One more time, if you guys like to text to donate, text the word "all in." That's one word, ALLIN, to 34984. Or if you want to phone donate, call by phone, call the International Diamond Center phone line at 800-270-8642. And all those donations go directly to supporting Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital.
We're taking a break?
Yep, we're going to
All
take
right,
a break,
we're
and we'll come back after this.
Okay, so Mike O Radio Show, Mike O, Corey Cardinal. More people are going to be joining us. I don't know who, when, or what, or where, but they will join us as we broadcast live from the Moxie. If you're in and around St. Pete, come on down. We'll be here till about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Have a drink. Let's toast up.
You're listening to the Mike O
Radio Show
on 102.5 The Bone.
We are joined here today by our friend Melissa from Hands Across the Bay. Thank you so much for your contribution today to the Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital Radiothon. What inspired your organization to support the Radiothon this year?
Thank you for having me. We are so excited to be here and be part of the Radiothon. With Hands Across the Bay, we help families in our community, many that have been to All Children's Hospital, and we know the miracles that happen here and the incredible staff and how hard they work for the families and the children. So we're happy to support the Radiothon and proud to kick it off by starting this Power Hour.
Awesome. What does giving back to this community mean to you personally?
Giving back personally means everything to me. I myself, through Hands Across the Bay, I do a lot of domestic violence work, and I'm a survivor. And I've learned that by turning pain into purpose, you can change the community and change the world. So I know that by supporting All Children's here, we are supporting the great work that is being done, and so many families really need the love and support here. It goes so much further than just medical care. They surround the children and the families with so much. And I've seen firsthand that when families are going through crisis, they need that community support, that love, and we're happy to give it. And it's my honor to be able to share.
We're celebrating the 100th anniversary of the hospital, and we recognize how this community has come together for over a century for the kids. Thank you so much. We're all in for all children.
We have an on-campus market, a food market. And instead of saying, we're right here, you come to us, we instead say, we'll come to you. And food insecurity has been identified by the community for the past, 6 years now in the community health needs assessment. It unfortunately is not going away, and it's increasing. So we recognize that, and we say, okay, this is what we can do. We can provide fresh produce, and then we'll come to the outpatient care center for patient families, and we'll meet you in the driveway, where we'll meet you with bags of food. It allows us to deliver perishable items to community events, and it's really because of the generosity of a donor that could see this was a need and wanted to contribute to us being able to meet that need. And we understand we're not going to eliminate food insecurity for every single person. But again, going back to that light bulb moment, if we can do just, assist one person, then we've done a good job.
Yes, she was 5 months old. Born healthy, no issues leaving the hospital, and she started doing some type of jerking that we weren't sure as first-time parents what it was. A lot of staring off into space, jerking, crying. So we eventually went to the All Children's ER, and they ran some tests. They admitted her. The neurology team came in, and we figured out they were infantile seizures. So from there, that's when the journey started. We did an MRI, and they realized she has a condition called agenesis of the corpus callosum, which means she's missing the connection between her left and right hemisphere. So her brain can't communicate with each other, both sides, causing seizures because it's overworking to try to, figure out what's going on as a baby. Everything was causing her. So her brain would shake, that's what they would call it, and she would have spasms. We started therapy, we started more meds. So it got to the point, by the time she was 8 months, she had failed every medication. Nothing was working. So they brought in the epilepsy specialist, and we started working with them. They did a brain surgery when she was 1 to try to remove a little bit of tissue in her brain to make room for her brain to try to make up for the dead parts, is how they explained it. Helped a little bit with seizures, not all the way. We continued medication over the years, therapy and seeing doctors. Eventually, when she was 5 years old, they wanted to go back in and do another brain surgery. They did a brain map, and they wanted to remove every piece of epileptic area of her brain. So after about a month, she went from 7 or 8 seizures a month to about 1 or 2. And she also started, instead of having them randomly, like when we never knew, they're only in her sleep now. So as long as we can keep her calm. So she's 15 now, so she hasn't had a major surgery in 10 years. There have been times where we've needed to have surgeries or needed to have a procedure like tubes in her ears. And her insurance was having issues with covering it because they didn't see it was medically necessary. It would probably took 6 months to get approval. They were like, why? But she couldn't hear, So her ENT, they had a grant where we were able to start a payment plan, get it done right away. Like, why make her suffer with ear infections for another 6 months and wait? So we set it up, and we were able to do like a down payment instead of a copay. And then luckily, as we were paying on it, insurance picked it up and, reimbursed. But they have so many ways. They have always made sure I've never had to say, we can't do that because insurance won't cover it, or we can't do that because I can't afford to take off work, or, there's always an answer for everything. They'll have a social worker come and talk to you, or what do you need? How can we help to make sure we can do this without affecting everything else, down to the point where I am blessed to have a wheelchair van. But if I didn't, after her hip surgery, because she had to lay flat, they would have called in a transport team to take her home and set up a hospital bed and, just everything to make sure you're good. Their nurses, they make sure you're in the recovery room, and they don't want you to lift a finger. They want to do everything, and food and everything. So that hospital is amazing, and I've met so many parents there and people that have stories to tell. You get bored in the nighttime and you're out in the hallway talking to parents, but I've never had a complaint ever. When you walk through and see all these kids, you don't know their story. There's some kids that, they're in there and they have no parents because their parents can't afford to come stay at hotels or Ronald McDonald House or wherever they go. There's kids that don't have insurance, so there's, their parents can't afford certain things. And walking through, when you see their faces, especially on like the floor, the cancer floor, their smiling faces and money that has gone towards cancer research, and this amazing things are doing for these kids now, even with her, like the surgeries that she's had are surgeries that she was the first one in Pinellas County to have the first brain surgery she had, So it's more of like, they are so confident and they don't ever give you broken hope, They always tell people, we're going to do the best we can. And as much progress as I've seen in that hospital over the years, the donations have made 1,000,000% difference. With the new research, the new buildings, the new technology, and everything they have to make sure these kids are in the least amount of pain as possible.
Every dollar has a purpose and a child behind it. Text keyword all in to 34984 and help kids at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Generously supported by Clean Earth Systems. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to
I do hate this song.
Do you hate
I hate this song.
Why?
Because of because of what it makes me feel.
Because it makes you happy.
I think that's it. I don't know.
Well, this was from the Minions.
Like, just then, it made me dance.
Yeah,
Back when the song came out, I was a miserable prick, and I hated this song. I physically would just get uncomfortable when that song came on. That's why I couldn't listen to Mo. I mean, I still don't listen to him, but that's why I couldn't listen to him back then, because that was his like final farewell song or whatever.
Was it?
I think so. Yeah.
So it was Happy by Pharrell, and I believe first time I heard it was the Minions movie, one of the Minions movies.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that. So Isaiah says, what's on? Let's be happy.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we're doing a good thing for the neighborhood. Thanks to Matt Sokolowski from Grape A Distributors. He owns it. And being on the chair and coming here and showing his support. We're broadcasting live from the Moxie for the Johns Hopkins Radiothon, All Children's Hospital Radiothon, that we started today at noon, kicked everything off with the sending show. Then sending it Drew and Mo. We had a cavalcade of people. Mike Calta was with us before. Hopefully, we could rope him back in. The drinks are flowing here if you want to come out. All the proceeds from the bar here and upstairs, Sparrow, the restaurant, are going to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital today. They had a pool party on Sunday for our sister station, Magic. Alexia was her birthday, so they had that for her. And,
Yeah. If I may say, I'll give out the numbers again, but then I want to get into something you just said.
Okay.
If you want to text, you can text the word ALLIN, ALLIN, to 34984, or if you want to make a phone donation, you can call the International Diamond Center phone line at 1-800-270-8642. Now,
hold on one second. While you're speaking about the IDC, Tampa Coin Exchange, thank you to them for making their donation coming on. That was Tom with them, and I'm going to go get a gold bar from him. I don't know how I'm going to pay for it, but I'm going to get one.
The way you and a few other people, like a few other hosts that I've noticed, you don't need notes. You just like, what's your name again? And you just like rattle off their name. Like, you know, like I don't have whatever that is. Like, you know, you can repeat their name immediately. You can repeat their title. You can repeat all of this stuff just by asking them one time. Or like Drew will do this too. They'll call in, hey, how Drew Glob Alive, what's your name? My name's Jeff. And then they keep going. And then it's like 2 minutes later, and then he brings up the guy's name again. I've already forgot the guy's name when I intro him. Like, I don't know what it is, and I commend you guys. And I lack the communication skills, and I wish I had more as well.
Yeah, but you have the funny, though.
I do have the funny.
You have the funny.
I can always bring the funny.
My dream, obviously, is to, I love what I do as a regular job. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for every dollar I get paid. Grateful for all the opportunities it brings me. I'm grateful for the opportunities I get to give others through it, by granting them and blessing some with tickets that they don't even win sometimes. I'm able to bless. No, really, I really am.
Yeah.
I really think that since I got into the market in 1990, started doing it, I've hooked up so many people with tickets. I know I'm responsible for babies out there. not that I've created, but the fact that you go out, you enjoy a good concert, a good show.
Wow, these are such great seats.
Right?
I know.
And then all of a sudden, Homeboy gets all credit for doing it and everything. Gets all
Little Mikey Jr. We're going to name him after Mike.
No one's ever said I named my kid after you, and that's all right.
All right.
The name Mike is kind of getting old.
It really is.
So, yeah.
There's way too many of y'all out here.
There's way too many Mikes. I think.
Yeah.
But in a roundabout way, it's just I love what I do. But if I had my druthers and the way I could do, I would love to be a sports talk host or doing hockey talk. Like, I see all the stuff that's going on in, Spit and Chicklets and stuff. I look at Dave Portnoy with Barstool. Granted, Dave Portnoy has a ton of money. I would love to do what he does.
You know what
I just don't have the time.
If I had the money to do it, there's John Sinning. Yeah. I would want to be, I don't know what this word is, but I would want to be a philanthropist.
Philanthropist. And not big difference from philanderer.
No.
Philanderer is that you want to just like hook up with every chick married, not chick.
I could do both.
Yeah.
But a philanthropist. Just
philanthropist is
if I had
money,
unlimited fun, like that's what I would do. Like, granted, I love being in this business, and I love, same thing, hooking people up and being that guy and doing all that stuff. But if I could do it on an exponential level and, I'm going to cut this check for $1 million to this hospital and do this because it's going for the right, that is the type of things that I would love to do.
Absolutely, yeah. I always said that when I win the Powerball or Mega Million, whatever, that big lump sum money.
Yep.
I mean, I'm going to take what I need, but use the rest for good. Use my powers for good.
I'm under the Calta philosophy where he's like, I only need $10 million for me. The rest of it I'm giving away. Same. If I want $1 billion, I will cut out my little tiny nut that I need, and everything else I'm giving away.
I'll take care of generational wealth for my family, but there's some people that they're not my blood family, but I would totally take care of them and make sure, like, all right, you know what, you don't have to work for at least a few years.
This guy right here is a briefcase guy. This guy gets a briefcase. If I hit it big.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Am I good? Can you hear me?
Here, put this one on, because that one sucks.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello. Oh, yeah. So much better. Now I'm here. Now I'm with the boys.
I have a question for you, John Senning.
Yeah.
He of the Senning Show.
How we doing?
He of Promo John.
Promo John lineage.
How is it that you always have a hat that just fits you just perfectly and looks good?
And it always looks new.
Well, what's funny about this is, how you doing, buddy? What's funny is this was a gift from a listener. I got it yesterday. He went to the Daytona 500 and he brought it up to me. So this one is literally brand new. It's a world debut here today. So,
but I mean, it looks good. The colors and everything. It's like that's a Senning hat.
Yeah, that means a lot to me because I actually was asking my wife. I said, "Is this hat too much?" When I left the house, does
it's
it work?
just right.
I think if you had fluorescent shorts that matched the hat, then that'd be a little much.
Oh, I actually do have.
So that has
shorts.
so many colors in it that you could wear some of those like Dayglow shorts from back in the day. Yeah,
that's why I picked it. He brought one for me and one for Dizzy, and I liked this one because it had all the vibrant colors on it.
What kind of hat did Dizzy get?
It was a Daytona hat, but just in my opinion, not as cool as this one.
Yeah, not as cool as that one. Hey,
hello,
Alexia, how are you?
Hello.
Now, are you available now or no? Okay, come on.
hop
bring
on.
Bring it on. Is this the Bone debut?
No, she's been on, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So.
I don't know.
Did we get the run through?
See,
the approval?
I've been afraid to ask her to come on because I didn't.
You didn't ask.
She's been on.
For the other two.
I didn't ask for
Abby was on.
I didn't ask for the other. But Mike Cal.
I mean, yeah. You are right.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to get in trouble, right?
Just my ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I forget what it was. We were doing all those Christmas events. And we wanted to bring her on, and it was like, I don't know. You were very, very new, and I think everyone was worried. Yes, we were worried. Some were worried that we were going to tarnish you or get you in trouble before you got a chance to get going.
But then you hear some of the jokes that she says, and you're like, all right, she'll fit right in.
As she's planting a big old kiss on Santa Claus's cheek, you're like, all right, she's one of us.
Yeah.
Listen, I like to consider myself an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
Yeah,
love it.
Like you know,
you were built for the bone. I have
She
to
really
say.
is.
I don't know what's going on over at Magic.
Oh,
if it
man.
doesn't work out.
She really pegged you on that one.
Alexia is over on Magic, our sister station. She does middays or afternoons?
Middays, 10 to 3, Monday through Friday.
And then just, guys, I would just say follow her on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
That's
she good follow.
Yeah,
Please
good follow.
do. Oh, thank you.
She gives good Insta.
She gives good social.
Yeah.
Listen, I have a dopamine complex where
I
I
just said a
constantly
dope in me. I'm like, oh, really?
I'm like seeking the next peak every opportunity that I get. So it's constantly a new event, a new gathering, and just the community is my biggest focus, and connecting with other people and doing fun stuff. That's what I like to do.
Nice. Where do they follow you on social in case they want to stalk you?
Follow me on the Gala Life, the Gala Life, and it's because I like to gallivant around town. That's kind of where that came from. I don't host galas. And then I have a female community called St. Pete Gals, that's where we host our events and our get-togethers, and it's just a really fun place. If you're a gal, guys too, if you're going to pay for drinks.
Are we here because of you? Did I read that?
Yeah.
This connection.
This is all because of her.
We only exist out here because of you right now, pretty much.
Listen, I unfortunately don't have a full-time contract on Magic 94.9 as of now. So a girl's got to pay the bills, and she does that by running marketing.
She's Miss St. Pete.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to say it, but she's Miss St. Pete. Yeah.
I'll accept that title.
She runs this
thing.
I love it.
They call Scotty Tampa's hype man. You very much will be St. Pete's hype girl.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I've ever wanted. A semblance of local fame is all I've ever sought.
All right.
I think you're there. I think you've made it.
Yeah, no, you're there. Yeah.
Your dreams have come true.
It's official. They said it on the bone. It's happened.
So you grew up in radio, didn't you?
I did. I'm from Miami, born and raised, and my parents were in Spanish
Woo,
radio
woo,
my whole life. So I grew up in this Miami seedy radio environment where payola was a thing.
The good old days.
Yeah.
It was when I started in radio, so that was
the
fantastic.
FCC
Rub it
was
in.
following my dad in a black van. It was kind of shady. So my
ears.
experience with radio was always interesting. And coming into Cox, it's been nothing but fun.
What part of Miami were you in?
South Miami.
Okay, so around
that's why.
Hialeah? No, not Hialeah. I was northern, but you homesteaded around there? Or
Yeah, like
Kendall,
South Miami,
Kendall, or,
Pinecrest. I was born in Hialeah by due to an accident because my doctor was in Disney World. I was supposed to be born in South Miami, and then he was in Disney World, so I was born in Hialeah Hospital.
What high school did you go to?
Palmer Trinity. It's a small private school, and I got kicked out.
one.
Oh, do tell.
Ooh.
What'd you
Why?
do?
Yeah.
I was a little bit of a degenerate in my early days. So growing up in radio and Spanish radio and media, my parents were in broadcast, and then the Spanish radio company started a TV station called La Mega TV. So I started acting in soap operas when I was like 12 years old. I did soap operas, and I've always done singing too. So I had a soundtrack come on one of the soap operas that I was in, or my song was on the soundtrack for one of the soap operas that I was in. And I recorded a song. I wrote it. Produced by Sony Records.
That's awesome.
I was on the Billboard Hot 100.
What is going on?
What are we getting?
I was like 14 years old too. But then, so coming into that industry at age 14, I was met with a lot of seedy characters. I looked older than I was.
In Miami? No.
Have you been to the island? Yes or
No,
no?
jeez.
I run the island. This is the island, John
Yeah,
Simmons.
I'm sorry.
Here, let's get off that
I'm
subject
sorry
before we get in trouble.
I know, yes. Direct connections to our parent company. I apologize.
I can't. But
Yeah.
Miami is quite a magical place if you know how to run with it. So I think I was able to make a lot of great connections, but also had a little too much fun. So when I found Tampa, I was like, this is the perfect.
You totally skirted that. You somehow took us from what you did to get kicked out of school to I was on the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
So I got kicked out because I was acting and singing while I was in high school, and so I would film at night until like 6 a.m. and then come to first period with a bloody nose because I was acting as a vampire in one of my shows. So I was always kind of like the black sheep because I was trying to get into this industry from a young age, and then it led me to experiencing a lot of things early on, hitting like the biggest nightclubs when I was 14. I used to hang out with Michael Bay and Lil Jon,
What is
and
going on here?
that kind of Miami lifestyle. And there was a point where
Did they kick you out of Miami? Is that it?
I think that's
You're
what
not allowed
happened.
Dade County
I got
anymore?
kicked out of
Okay.
Miami.
She's
All right.
banned.
You partied too hard for Miami.
So I'm bringing that to St. Pete and Tampa Bay.
I feel it.
All
I
right.
like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you my music video so you can see
yes,
my
please
song.
do it. Yeah.
We need to put it on the video board. It should be playing when people
Right?
walk into the building.
It's great.
At CMG.
You can put her in the mix.
Yeah.
Throw
Oh,
it right
yes.
in.
I'll play it tomorrow. I'd love to spotlight it. That would be great.
I mean, your Bad Bunny haters may come at you.
Yeah, that's fine. We have Bad Bunny lovers too.
Yeah.
Of
So
course.
you just had a birthday.
I did this
It was
Sunday.
a party this past Sunday here.
It
Happy
was right
belated
here
birthday.
where we're
Yes.
sitting. We did the
Okay.
pool party, the Moxie St. Pete pool party that I host once a month, and I happened to strategically plan it on my birthday.
Love it.
And it was quite the
You
shebang.
do once a month, huh?
Once a
Is
month.
it like the third something of the month?
the
or?
third Sunday of the month? Yep.
Very cool.
So I hope you'll be at the next one.
Yes, I need
Yeah.
to. I need to. This place is beautiful. By
It
the way.
really
I
is
have been
cool,
in here.
yeah.
It's
what
a good
What a
vibe.
spot.
Yeah.
How'd you stumble upon this?
So I work very closely with Visit St. Pete Clearwater. I do
Okay.
a lot of events and things with them, and I got invited to the opening. I met their ownership, and we clicked, and I said, I can make this spot the spot in St. Pete
Whoa.
if you give me a chance. So I think we're getting there.
Nice.
I
How long
did-
ago was that?
A year ago.
Nice.
I did not know of this place, so we had dinner here last week.
Okay.
And then we had dinner upstairs at Sparrow.
Isn't that a cool spot?
Phenomenal.
You know,
Oh,
ironically, the owners want it to feel like Miami up there.
Yeah.
So I'm the
It has that
perfect.
vibe. Yeah,
Look at
exactly.
that.
Because they own this hotel in Fort Lauderdale that has another Sparrow.
Okay.
So that one's crazy. And they're like, how do we get that energy in St. Pete? I'm like, it's not the same market. It's a different vibe, different people. People aren't buying bottles of tequila in St. Pete.
No, not in St.
Am I
Pete.
wrong?
Not yet. Not yet.
I was going to say not yet. Those days may be ahead of us, but not yet.
I'll drink my champagne.
Yeah. You would know better, but I have felt that St. Pete is becoming more Miami-esque the further we go along.
Well, statistically, alcohol sales have dipped, and it's more of the mocktail kind of situation going on.
That is crazy. The next generation is not boozing.
It's because they're doing other things.
The THC
Yeah, the-
seltzers
yep.
and all that are huge.
The booze is down and everything but THC is up.
Yep.
So, yeah. Trust me.
You know, I think they just get overstimulated easily.
That too. That could be very it. Yeah. I want to go in a dark, quiet room when I'm drinking with nobody around.
So you grew up in radio down
did.
in Miami, but were you on the air there?
So, yes, I started by like 10 years old. I was doing jingles for Mercedes-Benz. I was
Jesus,
like in
man.
the DJ booth.
You need a memoir. You need to write some memoirs.
You know, I saw it firsthand. So my dad was the CFO of Spanish Broadcasting System. So I came to it from like an executive side. So I got to experience a lot of really cool things like Lehman Brothers taking us to Universal Studios and it being closed to everyone but us. And these incredible experiences through radio. And
Now,
so
how are we going to make up for that?
Yeah,
here? How are we
right?
going to live up to that up
listen,
here?
there's
Come
no
on.
payola or seedy characters like Cox Media Group. It's been
Well,
nothing.
you haven't been here long enough.
No, stop
It's
it.
your
Still
job
no.
to find those or make them
Right.
up.
I will say I'm so thankful because having dealt with other broadcast groups, being in this community feels like family. It feels like home, and it just feels like nothing but positive and good vibes. Whereas other areas, like Miami. It feels very like, we're going to suck your blood. What can I take from you?
Are your parents still down there?
They are.
They are, okay.
Are they
trying to get
proud
them.
to see you in radio?
My mom's literally just holding the app to her ear.
No way.
So awesome.
That's so
Yeah.
great.
Your mom's listening to the Bone right now?
Probably not the bone,
Okay.
but
yeah,
magic
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, tell your mom not to listen to the Bone.
Don't.
No.
She's very cute. El bon, el qué?
Yeah.
She's going to go, no, please come home. Don't associate with those people anymore.
Oh, stop it.
She's like, I did not know you were partying with Lil Jon when you were 14.
Oh,
What is
she
going
did
on?
know because I was going through my window,
Yeah.
and I would just jump out of the window and call a taxi.
That's so wild.
Now, do you have any other siblings? Or were
I
you
don't.
An only
I'm an
child?
only child.
Oh, okay.
And you're-
That's the wild child.
Yes,
Yeah.
only child, and yeah, kind of. I said no to any kind of boundary that was ever set.
Love it.
Yeah.
I
Hate
get
it,
an
but I
only
love it.
child vibe from you in a good way.
Okay, good.
You're a superstar.
Oh.
Often only children are.
I don't know if you would have room for her on Sending Show. You have so many other different women coming in and contributing.
Yeah,
Hey, that'd
you
be
know,
fun.
There's always room, and I mean, it's funny. We've talked about it so much. Just your presence alone is really could work on the on the Bone. I don't know about simultaneously with Magic 94.9. Obviously, a little
Well,
bit
I'm
different-
honored to
different layers.
give my 2 cents whenever possible. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I will say you mentioned the kiss on the cheek
Of Santa,
of Santa. When I knew it was, she went up to Santa and said, "I've been very naughty,
Yeah.
Santa." That was when I said, "Okay." That was like the first thing I think I heard her say. I said, "Okay, this." I get it.
And I wanted to put her on. We're on Saturday.
Yeah.
I would. Then I'm going like, Jana might not want to be on. I might get in trouble for this one. Damn it. So finally,
She
today's
knows
like,
me.
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
I'm
now
going
we're
like,
good.
we're here. All the guardrails are off. So
Yeah.
why not?
It's
There's
for the
no
kids.
rules in radio.
It's for the
today.
kids. It's for the kids.
It's
It's
kids.
for
Yeah.
the kids.
Come on.
I hope this isn't my. Everyone listens to the Bone.
Jenna does.
Jenna does
Although
not
she
listen.
was on today.
She was the
on
very
the
first
show.
time. Yeah.
So that's why I think it's okay because she was on. So ergo,
Right. There you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
Alexia.
Well, maybe we'll have
Lead by example, right?
we'll have to do a show at Busch Gardens.
Yeah. That'd be
Since
fun.
I've never been to Busch Gardens.
Get
Corey
outta
gave
here.
me
I gave her
first
tickets. Yeah, I walked in the studio and basically threw it, and I go to Busch Gardens.
Did you give her the front of queue pass?
No, all I had was come back. We'll take you care. Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Oh
skipped
my
the line.
Front of the line.
Gosh.
Plus, we might have
Parking, yeah. Where you can eat,
Mardi
drink.
Gras.
Yeah.
What is that
Yeah.
motion you just made?
Little drink.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It looked more like this to me.
It was feeling
Are we
very
on Bone TV? Are we on
fallacious.
Bone
We're
TV?
definitely on Bone TV.
Oh,
Yeah, tell her, but yeah.
Yeah, you love to see
Wait,
it.
2 drinks.
Yeah.
2 at once.
drinks.
Okay, but I'm excited. I
Her
don't
name's
know.
Alexia. You can follow her on Instagram.
At the Gala Life, we like to gallivant. Thank you. This was fun.
Thank you.
So
Anytime.
Busch Gardens. We'll talk about my
Yeah.
first trip to Busch Gardens.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me know how it goes.
I just get anxiety now in my old age in a roller coaster.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Oh, I mean,
Well, we can't say.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Well, you said old age. I can't imagine you're over
I'm a
30.
virgin.
32?
Yeah.
32?
33.
Okay.
As of
Okay.
Sunday.
All right.
So it's interesting because my
It's your Jesus year. you
birthday,
said,
yeah, the Jesus year, it was very exciting. It was like a 24-hour debacle. And now I feel like I've hit the U part of the bell curve where I'm depressed and understanding that I'm aging. So it was just like party, party, party. And now
Trust me, you think aging's
You got
bad, but
to
yeah,
ride
it's all
that.
right.
You got to ride that wave. Yeah,
Yeah.
I look back now, and it wasn't that long ago, but I think 32, 33, like that's
Right?
That's the sweet spot.
As old as I am, I still remember 33
yeah.
vividly.
I think
yeah.
26
Do you
to
really?
33
Yeah,
is
vividly.
the sweetest of sweet spots.
I say 27 when people ask me how old I am because I always thought I'd die by 27 because Janis Joplin.
27 Club.
Yeah.
27
Yeah,
Club.
yeah, yeah.
So 10,000 days of life. But now that we're at 33, people ask me how old you are. I'm like 27. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
yeah,
Go
I
for
just
it.
tell people I don't remember.
Yeah, 33 and
That does happen a lot, though, and it's not just me making stuff up.
I think it's once you go past 35,
Doesn't
you
matter.
Like, don't think, and they all kind of
Yeah.
blend together. There was a moment between 37 and 39 where I don't really know what was going on.
I feel like I lost an entire decade of my life at one
old are
point.
you?
Yeah.
39.
Oh,
Yeah, you and I are the same age.
nice.
Yeah.
babies.
Big 4-0 coming this year.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Are we
that's
having
gonna
a
be-
blowout?
I just turned 39, so I got next year to.
Yeah,
turn.
I mean, that's what I'm
I mean,
being told.
outside of the thing that we're trying to plan, or we
Yeah,
have another
dude,
I
blowout.
would hope so.
that's
I
Is it
would-
going to be a friends and family
I
blowout?
would, no, I would love it. I don't know that I've ever had a birthday party since I was going to McDonald's when I was 7 years old. So I
Nor
think
have
I'm
I.
due for a bash.
Oh, we
of
should have
some
like a birthday party at your place with a bounce house and all that other stuff.
I'm
yeah.
here for it. I got
Jello
the,
shots.
I got the pool. I got the bar. We could.
Let's
Would
do
Danielle
it.
be cool having strippers there or no?
Yes.
I think it could
Alexia would be cool.
Mons Venus.
I think it could be up for
Okay.
debate. I don't think she's absolutely against it.
Have you hit any of the fine establishments here in Tampa Bay yet?
The only one, ironically, Mermaids.
Oh my
Mermaids.
goodness!
What?
Oh, that is.
Mermaids.
Now, did you bring the hubs with you or no?
I did.
Did you buy them a lap dance?
Well, they were fully clothed. Like they're.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought
not-
it was like a bikini bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not real.
So my favorite is Tootsie's in Miami.
I was gonna mention Tootsie's to you. I've been to Tootsie's.
Okay.
Well, you want to know who took me to Tootsie's? Who do you think took me to Tootsie's? A mutual longtime associate, if you had to guess.
I can't guess. JJ.
JJ.
Yeah.
JJ, my original promotions director when I worked for iHeart back in the day, we went down to like deliver something for a cruise, and he was like, we're going to go out. He took me out for the fanciest dinner I've ever had in my entire life. We got to Tootsie's at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
He gave me $400. I was working in promotions, and those girls there, they aggressive.
Really? Miami dancers I thought were aggressive, and then I went to Mons.
Yeah.
So where?
Mons.
Are they aggressive at Mons?
They're fun.
Even in the new era with the new.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So I went to 2001, a couple years ago. Calta had a gig there, and like me as old as I am, like they're like could be my kids, right? Maybe even younger. And I'm going like, I don't know, but they're friendly.
Friendly,
friendly and fun.
Yeah.
I've never been. I need to go.
So why don't we
to
take
a strip club?
Why don't we take you and Alexia? We'll go together.
The only time that I've been to a strip club was
$Spacebucks, and we'll go up in the thing.
one of them was Naked Car Wash.
Oh, yes.
And then another one.
Are we bringing him?
He doesn't care. Yes
He doesn't
or
care.
no?
No, but he might have fun. Maybe
He'd
it's
have
fun.
fun.
Maybe it's fun for you to watch him have a lap dance.
He likes to watch me have a lap dance.
There you go.
Well, either way, everybody can watch everybody have a
We're
lap
all
dance.
going together.
Correct. Let's do it.
As
By
long
the
as
way-
I get a lap dance.
By the way, breaking news, Mike told me we're bringing back the Naked Car Wash.
Oh, dude, we need to. Yes.
We are, but
Let's make it out. Yeah, we're not saying it right now.
not
I'm
right
like,
now.
more
Let's wait until
details.
12:01 to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said you've been to the Naked Car Wash and what?
And then some other, like, it was one of Drew's events that he worked at one, and I was there. But I've never been
The
as like
best
a patron.
one was the one where the other afternoon person with Drew walked off bad.
Oh, my
yeah.
God. That was hilarious.
I was
sniveling, snot-nosed bastard.
I was
Listening to
there.
it. I remember.
I remember it was half bit, but half not. I carried him over my shoulder back to the broadcast.
Oh.
Have you ever
Lordy.
done a Skank Fest?
No, the comedy festival.
Yeah.
No, I have not. I didn't know if there was another skate fest
Yeah.
I was not familiar with.
We
Down
should
in
have our own.
Miami.
I don't
So
think we can call it that.
I just asked because I saw photos of Mike Calto like at the
Yeah,
last one.
I have not, but it looks like a hell of a time.
I'm
Yeah.
just curious.
I think
would
they're
love
back
to
in New
go.
Orleans again this year. I think they're doing.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
going
so.
back to New Orleans.
That's very cool.
That's where we go.
Did you were at Gasparilla? Is that your first one?
That was my first.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was cold.
See, that's the thing that sucks is it's so damn cold.
It was
if it
cold.
wasn't so damn cold, it would be fun.
Yeah, and I had a coat on, and Abby showed up, and she had a tank top on. So I gave
Dumb.
her my coat because I had
How
layers.
gentleman, womanly. of
Right,
you.
and then after I gave her my coat, I was just miserable, and there was no way I was going to ask for the coat back.
Well, that was still in the morning, and the temperature was just dropping steadily
By
for
the time we
whole
got to
day.
Treasure Cove by Michelob Ultra, it was amazing. But a good 2 hours into that, I think I missed most of the parade
Same.
because
I was out 4:30. I was gone.
Because the walk back.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it was
how
tough.
much walking. Okay, it was my first Gasparilla, so I did not have the understanding of the outfits, like the work that goes into the outfits,
Oh, yeah.
the beads.
Now you got a whole year to plan for.
Started planning my costume
No,
the night before, but
same.
what I'm going to do next year, though, I'm definitely going to put more planning into it because
agree.
you are right. Like if you're going to go, you need to go all out.
Yeah, it's like you want to have that energy, because then it's just kind of like.
Yeah.
So it was amazing, though. I can't wait for next year to do it again. Now I know I popped my cherry. I know what to expect. I know how to come into it.
What's next on your hit list for the Tampa Bay area?
The Grand Prix next weekend.
Are you going to that?
I'm so excited.
So last year I rode in an Indy car. I got to ride in one with one of the race car drivers
That's
in the
awesome.
passenger seat, and it was one of the coolest experiences of my life ever. So that's an event I don't like to miss because it's one of a kind.
Yeah.
Like literally they shut down downtown St.
Yeah.
Pete. You get to see all these cars and yeah.
I got tickets for the Sunday race. I'm bringing my son.
And you're going
Yeah.
Saturday? Did you
yeah,
get that hooked up?
NASCAR is in town this year for the first time ever with the Truck Series.
I got that same hookup.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, talk about a power boss ass move. We were sitting in a meeting, and she was there. Heather and I were just talking about just about the Grand Prix, just in general. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta get tickets." She's like, "Yeah, me too." And she was in the middle of something else and just pulls out her phone and goes, "I need 4 tickets to the Grand Prix."
Yeah.
And for the night race the night before. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Wait, who
you
is
guys
this?
are fine.
Who is
No.
she? Oh, I was going to say,
Yeah,
I thought
she's
that
all handles it. Yeah, just done. She's like, it looks and goes,
Yeah.
you guys are good.
Well, my buddy Mike's weather page, he actually has a truck. They're
that's
sponsoring
right.
a truck with his logo through Furman Generators. And I
Does
think
he have one of those weather things on the back just spinning around
I'm
and
not
around?
sure, but I think I'm going to be down in the pits, too. So
That's awesome.
I'm really, really excited.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom, baby. And hopefully, I don't know, I think they're going to bring full-blown NASCAR to St. Pete one day.
Dude,
Yeah,
that'd
I think
be
that's
great.
on the
That
docket
would be
if everything
awesome.
goes
That
well.
would be sick because it always falls on my or Daytona falls on my birthday, which was the 15th.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to do it.
Yeah, it's a spectacle. I was bummed I didn't get to make it this year, but
I've been to a Daytona 500 once, and it was the one thing that I remember. Not even the race. It was on the walk-in.
Yeah.
Guy, jean pants,
George.
shirtless. No, full blown blue jean pants, shirtless, carrying just a case of beer,
Dude,
and just
that's it.
walking in. One beer was out of it, and that one was in his hand, and he walked and I go, they're not going to let him through, right? And they're like, oh yeah, absolutely, you can bring your own beer. And I go, are you? And the dude just walks in with a case of beer, and then just
So you can bring your own
What a
beer?
life.
BYOB.
I don't know if that's an official statement. I don't. What year
Oh,
was that?
this was like within 10 years.
Within 10 years.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It had to be Busch Light or Natty Ice.
If there's a will, there's a will.
It was Bush.
Busch Latte is the only way to go.
You can smoke Marlboro Reds and bring in your Busch lattes.
Yep. It's
All
the
about it.
life. It's
So
the life.
what do you drink for fun?
Champagne,
And?
tequila.
Okay. Together?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Champagne's
like one.
Wait, not mixed together.
No, I like a neat shot of white tequila and then a glass of champagne. And
That's
then,
been my
tequila
go-to.
choice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
What's your tequila of choice?
Casamigos.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just like to stay on that because I used to drink a lot of just tequila and mezcal, and then I'd black out.
I'm in a mezcal phase right now. I'm loving. I was on straight Casamigos forever, and mezcal is where it's at.
Do you know if they have Jaeger here?
Yeah, of course they do.
Jaeger bombs.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Jaeger
drinking.
bombs.
I'm not
Come
drinking.
on,
Come
not even
on.
a bomb, just
I'm
a
not
straight up
drinking.
shot.
I'm not drinking. I'm not
Why
drinking.
not?
You can stay in my room, buddy.
No, I'm not
Oh,
drinking.
come on.
I love you.
You can
all
big
very
bear
much.
them. Come on.
I
Yeah.
love you all very much.
You know how much I would love to snuggle up to that beard?
You gonna make it to Elevate tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.?
I was forbidden. I was banned from going to today and tomorrow.
By who?
My coach, Hallie, she was like,
Oh.
"You're not coming
Oh, I
in,"
thought you
and I
meant-
go, "No, I'm going to be there." She's like, "You cannot go. Please don't show up Thursday or Friday. Give your body some rest. Like, come back Monday. You'll be fine."
Yeah.
So
does it
I
count
listen to my coach.
if you take a GLP-1?
Yes. Well, I mean, it could count, but for me, I would know.
Yeah, you would know. I
Yeah.
mean, everyone else would be like, "Oh wow, how'd you lose all that weight so fast?"
Yeah.
Who's winning so
I'm
far
doing it
between you
the
and Pat?
old-fashioned way. I mean, I would say undeniably
Has to
me.
be you, yeah.
But I don't know. For some reason today, being around him was the first time I thought, not because of anything I saw or anything that he did, but just was the first time
You locked eyes with him?
I allowed my mind to think of what it would be like if I end up having to shave my beard off.
I can't picture you without a beard.
Me
Dude.
neither.
You would look like you did when we did the prom thing back.
Oh
in the
yeah,
day.
that's true.
It would ruin my career. It
No.
would be the end of me.
You would be full
Why?
Yeah, I'm half joking, but
blown promo John.
Yeah, and it would grow back, but I'm just not prepared to do it, and I'm not just trying to beat him. I'm trying to demolish
Humiliate
him.
him?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
pretty much. So yeah,
When was
I'm
the
feeling
last
pretty good.
time you were beardless?
I mean, I don't even know. I mean, it's probably been a good 10 years.
Yeah.
Truly beardless, like down to the baby face. Yeah, probably 10 years.
When you were working for me or no?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes. I vividly remember. This is the weirdest thing ever. I remember freshly shaving my face before one of the bone fishing slams when I was doing promotions.
Okay.
That may have been the last
Interesting.
truly clean shaven face that I've had.
For the fishing challenge?
Yeah, well, I don't know why it wasn't for the fishing
Right.
challenge. I just remember.
You remember
catch.
certain things.
Yeah.
John and I used to eat Chipotle in my office probably 3 times a week.
Oh my gosh! Some of the
I go,
greatest-
I'll buy if you fly. You
Yeah.
can go.
Why the
and-
hell does that happen now?
Yeah.
You
I
know, if you
literally
don't
had
eat
Chipotle
I,
on my way here.
Yeah.
That's what I had for dinner.
Do you see they just have the protein now? You get just a steak or just a chicken.
I'm not mad, but I'm
Okay.
hungry.
yeah, but see,
So-
me, I need just the protein.
I need a lot of protein.
So my husband, I've been with him 13 years now, not married together, but at long distance too, where I had my little stint, if you know what I mean. But I've never seen
Hey yo.
I've never seen his face bare, and he won't shave. So, and I'm scared.
It's probably best.
Yeah.
He's scared too that like
You'll just.
Yeah, he's gonna shave it and you're gonna go, oh my god, I didn't know that
grow it.
chin. Look at
Is
what is
that-
that? What?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It could
that's
grow
the thing.
back.
is
That's
that
a
an
beard-
anus on your chin?
Yeah, beard fishing is a thing in
Yep.
the dating community. Is women will find a man that they think is a hunk, and then he shaves his face, and they go, "Look at this dweeb. I don't want anything to do with
I
him."
have a
Oh,
butt
no.
chin.
That's
Yeah.
hot.
I
love a butt shave.
No.
It's very Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. Oh my God, no.
I
not at
love
all.
a butt
Oh, when you
shave.
spike your hair up? Yeah, you'd be very much like Johnny Bravo.
I tell you,
around here.
my daughter is honestly the one who got me to grow my beard because I would start to grow it and then it would get all itchy and I'd shave or whatever, and she's like, just let it grow, like just give it a chance. And I go, yeah. But it was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I start to shave it again, and she's like, give it like 2 months and just see what it does. And then I let it go, and I haven't shaved since.
I need to get you some product.
That is so cute.
Yeah, that too.
Really elevate it to the next level.
Yeah.
But it's
I need to do
we
something
have that you don't have.
I mean, sorry.
Let it out. Let it
I
out.
wax, you know,
Okay, well, all right.
Brazilian wax.
Good
you know
for
how
you.
painful that is?
No.
I wouldn't. No.
I've always wanted to do a manzillion. Like,
It's
I just
really
wonder what it
painful.
would feel like to be smooth as a baby.
After
like,
we go to
all that.
2001, we should all get waxes together.
After
I
or
mean,
before?
Like
Why
a
after?
smooth baby bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It's very
Manny,
painful.
Petty, waxy.
Yeah.
We still.
Love it.
I owe you the Manny.
We
Petty.
do, yeah.
we're
We need to
supposed
go and
do
get
that.
one.
Yeah. Would you do that?
Actually,
Manny?
waxing.
Absolutely. I do it.
I'm getting
do
a pedicure before the cruise, no matter what. So
Yeah.
either you join me
You're
or
going on the cruise this year.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be exciting. 3 of us.
Oh.
I already have my drink package
Boys,
secured.
I gotta lock that in. I gotta
Yeah,
lock in.
get
Be
on
my
that.
first drink
You're gonna
package
drink?
ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta get through the next. Once I get through the next week, I will be back to some semblance of normalcy.
The real
Okay.
question, and the answer today might change when we actually get on the boat. Are we working out on the boat?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a little bit. at
Yeah,
least.
yeah, okay, perfect.
I mean, just maybe a little. Get a little pump on. Sit in the sauna for a minute.
I went on a
Yeah.
cruise in November, and my plan was I'm going to still work out. I'm going to pull up the
Yeah.
app. I'm going to do all that. I made it to the actual gym that was on the Disney boat, and I would go, what the hell is this? I don't know any of these things. I worked out for maybe 30 minutes, and then I left.
That's
and
all.
that was
That's
it.
all you need. You did
So,
something.
we're going to have to work out. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
Where are
work
you
out.
going on this cruise?
Where are we going?
Bahamas.
Yeah, we're going to go
Oh, so-
Nassau, Bahamas, and
Coco
Coco
Cay.
Cay.
You're leaving the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're leaving
Oh,
out of Port
yeah.
Canaveral.
I've been meaning to
You have a passport?
Just-
poke around about that.
You just need a birth certificate.
Okay.
I don't
you're
think so. Are you sure?
Yeah. Guaranteed.
Okay.
I looked it up and it
1000%.
did say.
John will be there on the port.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did cross my mind.
I have a passport just to be safe, but all you need is your birth certificate. I used my birth certificate last year, same
Well,
exact
and
cruise.
I know the laws have changed, but I have been on many cruise. You know,
Yeah.
I've been on when I was working.
It's because we're going to one
There-
country and back.
Okay, yeah.
We
Yeah.
like Royal Caribbean owns the island, so that one doesn't count. And then we're going to Bahamas, and then so USA, Bahamas, USA. You don't need anything.
What's in Nassau? I think we were.
So Royal Caribbean owns another spot in there, and we're going to the Royal Beach Club.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's
where
cool.
we're going on Nassau.
Oh,
And
nice.
that just opened, I think, back in November
Man,
or December.
I almost blurted out next year's destination.
Yeah, you
I
might
just-
wanna
I
wait
stopped
on
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year's destination, very cool.
That's the thing is when Mike and I start talking, we know everything that's happening in the next couple of years.
I announced a concert last week that didn't get announced till this week.
Adam Sandler came through back when this
Yeah.
last time. He and I didn't even realize this. He's like, "Oh yeah, there's this humongous act, blah blah blah, coming." Blah, blah. And he looks at me and I go, "Back when Adam Sandler came," and then just started talking about Adam. Like, it doesn't matter.
I know too much stuff and just
we accidentally
so I
leaked stuff.
accidentally announced Shinedown last week.
Yeah, it was-
Shinedown's coming.
Too much.
I didn't know. No offense, no disrespect. I didn't know that people cared about Shinedown.
Dude,
Shinedown's
Shinedown's
a great
huge.
time.
They're
I
about to
saw
announce
that
another
announcement
album.
and I saw people losing their mind.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, I
I'm
thought.
looking at you through the glass, John.
Yeah. Now that's a jam.
Oh, Stone
but-
Sour. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah. What the hell?
You could have almost.
Wrong dirt band.
Yeah, see that's the thing is I'm thinking they're playing OCC Roadhouse. Like I did not know the people.
How dare
I'm
you.
sorry, I did.
I know they're
honestly-
not Matt and Zach and
Yeah,
stuff.
well,
you know,
I'm
I
just-
know they're not
I
little
didn't
reggae
know.
bands. You know.
I really feel like they could play the amphitheater if it wasn't already booked that night.
And they probably I mean it's similar. Isn't it similar capacity?
Yeah, but they're a better benchmark band.
Oh, yeah, they're
it'd be
better
much
arena.
What's
yeah.
their I'm staring down the barrel of a 45? Is
No,
that
they-
them?
I mean, yes,
From
but they have a
Inside's a
ton.
great song.
What?
Yeah.
From Inside.
Yeah.
I found a way.
Second Chance.
Yeah.
None of these words mean anything.
Dude, I'm
to me.
telling you.
I'm
At
like,
all.
Go to the show that night. You will have
sing.
a blast.
I mean, what's their biggest song ever?
I'd have to pull up their
trying to find it
Spotify.
right
I mean,
now.
it just feels like if you got.
What is
look it up.
Shinedown's biggest hit? Is the first Google associated.
Of
to
course
them.
it is, because people are like
Second Chance.
Second
Okay.
Chance. Yeah, good song.
second chance.
I could not sing it.
They also-
you
are
know
are
it
you a
if
rocker
you-
or no?
I am. My favorite band is Tool.
Okay.
What?
Residency in Vegas,
That is
27.
crazy.
I'm gonna play it. You ready?
Sphere.
Hold on.
My son wants to, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to take him.
Can I go with your son? Sure. My husband hates them.
You know this song,
I would.
I need a second chance.
basically, yeah.
My eyes are
Oh, I do know this
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Come on.
I'm sure I'd appreciate.
I was trying to dance to it, but
Dude, they did.
They are good though. They are really good.
They did back out of.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, Rock the Country.
Ooh,
I mean,
not Rock the Country.
That's just.
That didn't work as well.
No, he doesn't know what the
Fly
speaker
from the
is.
inside. That was good.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
There is a show
Planet
I want
Zero.
to see in June. Dance Gavin Dance.
Okay, I got
Okay,
you.
we got
Fall
you.
of
Yeah, we
Troy.
got you on that.
Yeah,
We're good.
Swigging
We'll
his
give you tickets
promotional
out. Happy
hog
belated,
around.
happy belated birthday.
It's in June.
Corey, give us the numbers again.
If you guys would like to text to donate, text the word all in, one word, ALLIN, to 34984. Or if you want to make a donation by phone, you can call the International Diamond Center phone line, 800-270-8642.
Okay, there you go.
And we're also down here at the Moxie until 10 o'clock. We might be here until a little bit later or whatever. But they're all proceeds of tonight are going to the Radiothon as well.
Yeah.
So.
Do we have we been sharing a number?
I don't know. The last update was from 6 p.m. and it was 95,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's what I saw as well.
And you donated your talent fee for today.
Yeah, we
$5.
appreciate that.
yeah.
That was so great.
I don't.
Yeah. It was already initiated.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't I?
In fact, he was like, oh, we'll just double it since he's going to be here twice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, through this all, and they can't hear it, but big thank you to Dylan.
Yes.
And to Mike Cernak and to what's
John.
the other guy? John, but who's the other guy?
Who's the
with
guy?
glasses?
David.
David, yeah. Thank you to
Who's the
them.
guy in the Barstool shirt?
Where?
That's Mike Cruz from.
Dove. He's down. He lives down in Miami.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he does afternoons on Dove.
Gotcha.
But thank you to Dylan and Mike especially for doing all they do to get us up
Yeah.
and on the air. And
They've been at the hospital since Tuesday. Not like they're Tuesday, but they went Tuesday, then they went Wednesday, then we went Thursday. Like those guys have been killing it. So
yeah, they do a great job.
yeah, appreciate that.
And Cernak, we call him the angry engineer, obviously, but he'll bitch and moan about something, and then he'll do it for you.
Immediately.
He's
And
like,
really,
yeah.
an angry engineer is kind of an oxymoron because I've never met an engineer that wasn't fairly to mildly angry
There
at
you
all
go.
times.
Yeah.
That is true.
So when I worked at 98 Rock, we had this guy, his name was Scott, initial M. I won't say his last name to out him because I think he still works in the market. That guy literally almost got in a fist fights with employees like every other week.
That's great.
I believe it. It's
He was
like
just
in the DNA. Now,
was just
did
an
he
a-hole.
did he wear the custom polo shirt tucked into his jeans look as well, like everyone else does?
He did all that stuff.
Yeah,
He, was
he
just
also
an
had
angry
jorts.
guy.
Yeah, you got to have it.
But
I
he
imagine
was
it's like
bipolar.
Batman when an engineer goes into his closet. It's just like
That's the
jeans,
same.
shorts, and
He was bipolar. One day he'd be like laughing or joking. The next day he wanted to fight you and stuff.
yeah.
like that.
Sometimes I feel that way about you.
What?
I would have to agree. I mean, we're just being honest.
I mean,
Look, I know you have your nose up his butt so you could be part of his show one day.
Well,
Right? Just stop it.
Nobody knows you better than Corey at this point. I mean, did I make that up? Or is this the first time anybody's told you that you could be a little hot and cold?
I'm hot towards you. Really?
No,
really.
No, you are not hot and cold towards me. No. I would say you are. And all jokes aside,
When I'm in a bad mood, I purposely don't talk to him because I don't want to say anything that might hurt his feelings.
he really
so
will.
when I'm in a bad mood or anything like that, I'll just not talk to him and I'll just keep to myself.
and I just ignore him for days until he comes back around. Like, all right, we're good now.
I remember because there was this weird period of time where, like, I was brought in to do. It's not what you do, Corey. It was much less
different,
involved.
yeah.
But it was like I was making the schedule and I was Mike's assistant and I was in that cubicle. And in the beginning, I didn't know what the hell was going on. And I just remember, like, going into his office all the time. And he would get very annoyed with me. He'd be like, don't come in here and ask me stupid questions.
That's funny.
And it was, we were learning.
I would say it's more of his personality. His personality comes across very stern, very, very. It's very dad-like. But once he drops it, like he's
You
lovable.
actually, now that you say that, you do remind me a lot of my dad.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, you say nice things about your dad, so I think that's
Yeah, no, I do. And there's something
I
about,
hate my dad, but I love him.
There's something about Mike O when he says nice things or when you feel the love, like it holds so much more weight.
It really does.
Like he's not just going around.
Guys, I'm not dead. This isn't my
Well, no, I
funeral.
know, but he's not always, going to pat you on the back and give you everything. But when he does, it means something.
Back when Mike was here, it was great.
When you got the show,
yeah,
a year ago, a couple months ago, when I found out and we talked about it, did I not say I was proud of you?
Oh my
and
gosh, you've
we
said
had like
so
a lot
many. All jokes aside, you've
we were brainstorming the names for the show, what we were going to call and stuff like that.
Yes.
No, I don't do that with everybody. There's some people like, oh yeah, great.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
No. I mean, it's No, I'm very lucky for the relationship we have, and I fully understand you now. It may have not always been.
It takes a little bit, but yeah.
So during that time when we were together, that was the time when I was probably the most miserable at the station because I had a boss that was John Brennan wasn't my boss at the time, and I got excommunicated from a station, and that guy treated me like crap. And then Shark when he was there, now. I tried to forgive Shark for all his stuff, but he treated me like crap.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know enough. I still think it's the most bizarre thing ever to think that man was the PD of the Bone.
So do I.
Yeah.
So it's funny because when I first came to the station, I reported directly to Keith Lawless. And then they did a restructuring where Keith had too many direct reports. And like, hey, buddy, I had too many direct reports. you now are going to, Shark is going to be your boss. I go, what? I go, I haven't had a PD be my direct report since the last 5 years I was at iHeart. I always reported to the general manager. Oh, buddy, that's the way it. I'm like, all right, whatever. And so I said to Shark, Shark's a nice guy. He knew much as programming a station like The Bone, like I know about designing the infrastructure of a rocket ship. All right? So, and I'm sorry, if it goes back to, I don't care. So I'm just going like, I'm reporting to you. And I said to him in a meeting, I said, this is the first time in years I reported to a PD, and I don't know if I'm good with that. And he goes, well, I don't know how I feel about this. I go, I'm just being honest with you. I said, I'll try my best and work my hardest for you, though.
Dude, this is the main event of the next Sad
really
Weirdos.
is.
Yeah, we need to book this for Friday night. You guys work through your generations of issues.
I like him. And then he was just like, so a couple of years ago, he sent me a text like, hey, you have any tickets for XYZ? If you do, I'd love to go over your show and, check it for you and give you some pointers on, my show.
So he was asking for tickets in return to...
In return, he'll critique my show and work with me and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I have questions about my show, I don't go to John Brennan. I know he doesn't have time. But I'll talk with you.
Yeah.
I'll talk with you. I'll talk with Mike. And I'll go like, hey, I got this idea for whatever. And there's times Mike will go, ugh. And when he goes, I know it's really bad. And there's times when you go like, I go, okay, it's not good. And then when you crap on something, I go like, I know it's really bad. So you guys are pretty much my brain trust. And again, I have nothing against him. He's a nice guy. He's a nice man. Way. He's a nice man.
Yeah. I think we call that a crap sandwich. Say something nice, say something bad, say something nice.
Yeah. Well,
anyway. Thoughts and
so
prayers.
yeah, at that time when I was at Cox, it was that, and then I had other people who weren't so cool and stuff, so I was just miserable.
It is wild to just think of how different it was.
Yeah.
He worked for, we had the other stations, and from what I heard, when I took them over, they were like, we weren't allowed to talk to you. We were told not to.
I don't know that I was specifically told that, but I heard the other people that I worked with, they were specifically told you can't talk to the Bone team. Because you remember back then, 97X had their own promo team.
It was
stations had their own. You could not switch. Every once in a while, I could go across streams and go work for Hot or whatever. But there was once that I worked for the Bone, and then I was grilled to the 5th degree. Well, why were you over there? Well, what were you doing? And I go, well, I had the night off.
Was that before or after I yelled at you?
That was before. Yeah. He yelled at me.
I hated Corey in the beginning.
Yeah,
couldn't stand him.
Which that point, Hoppy wasn't even in the equation, so I don't know what the hell happened.
It was stemmed from that.
I don't know what the hell.
It was that.
You were shrilling for Hoppy at the.
No, so two different things. One, Brouhaha 2.
Brouhaha, yeah.
So this was back when Nervous Jared was here.
Yeah.
He was doing we were on air at that time.
Story.
He was like, "Hey Corey, hop on air with me. You and I are going to do it. We're interviewing Robert Kelly. We're there. We're having fun. We get off air, and Mike comes over, and he was like, "This isn't done. This isn't done. What's going on?" And I stepped in because I had just saw the entire promo team doing everything, and I go, hey, they just came and started talking. They've been over here working, and this person was over, and he goes, can I talk to my team?
Oh,
thanks.
Nice.
And then
I didn't. Yeah, I was just.
And then turns away, turns his whole body, and just complete. And I was like, "What?" And I looked. Christina was the one that was like, "I need you to work." Yeah. So I looked at Christina, and I was like, "What the hell?"
He sunned you.
Yeah.
He sunned
and then
you.
That was the first time. The second time, I got a stray from Johnny B. Is what happened. So Johnny B was going at Hoppy for something or whatever. They were just going back and forth. Hoppy said something. Johnny B goes, maybe you should just go to the top of Skyway. And all I said was, one can only hope. That's all I said. I just tweeted out, one can only hope. And from that point on, Mike O hated me. Hated me.
You in that comment was in reference to Hoppy.
Yeah. Johnny B told Hoppy, go to the top of Skyway and take care of it. And I said, one can only hope.
Yeah. So
I mean, who am I to judge whether or not that crosses a line? But
I don't know. This might be an old reference for you, but there was an episode of Happy Days where Fonzie was wrong, and he would go, "I was."
He couldn't quite admit it.
I admit I was wrong then, and Corey right now is a blessing.
I think there's also something in there that tells the tale of your loyalty to people, and I think
that is very true.
I think Ryan messed all that up, but at a time,
I am the most loyal person.
Yeah.
Even to a fault. Even after you burn me and stab me in the back a couple times, there's a certain person in the market who's done that to me. Now I wish nothing but death.
Not me.
Like an embolism just go. Yeah.
So. I heard the bell. I knew Isaiah was back there when I heard the bell.
Isaiah! I love Isaiah. I love giving him a hard time too. Though.
Yeah, dude. I hear Isaiah is like a main fixture with the sports chicks. I saw the image of them all on the boat together with Isaiah.
Yeah,
yep.
That's good. Yeah,
we call him the clinger.
Sports chicks and a sports dick.
Trying to move up, you know.
No, keep
trying.
Only took me 15 years here at the Bone.
Dude, the backbone of the bone, baby.
Yeah,
yep.
You are. I don't know. Eric Staub is giving you a run for the money on Best Sport Op. Though.
Yeah, man. If a punch-out were to happen between employees and it was these two employees had a fight for one job, it would be you versus Eric.
But I feel like couldn't be a punch-out. It would have to be like a round of Dungeons & Dragons or something like that.
That'd be fun.
I don't know.
Just a straight-up nerd off.
I got to tell you.
Yes.
Eric Staub is a diamond in the rough.
He really is.
His knowledge and things that he knows about and what he could talk about, really, really good.
Dude, the politics,
politics, amazing.
The night of the election, he shined. He really did because we had Dom in there, and I was in the studio as well doing stuff.
Some of that.
Dude, Eric was running the board, and at one point, Dom just started talking about numbers and this and that, and Eric was going back and forth. Ashley jumped in and starts talking, and I'm just sitting there going, guys, I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Yeah. By the way, if I can go on record saying I don't appreciate how you're cucking out my boy Isaiah like this. It's like, let's just go on a whole diatribe about the other guy and how he's better than Isaiah.
I didn't say how he's better. I just said a diamond in the rough, an opportunity. Yeah. When we're looking for new people on the bone to come in and step in. Yeah.
We speaking of new people, we have Alex and David. Yeah.
David, yeah.
So we have new board ops.
My vote is to steal Alexia from Magic.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. She's done well for her. Yeah, she's there. Can you imagine how much our Instagram numbers will go up if she starts doing those things? Yeah.
Dude, let's put her on the Saturday show. Come on.
That would be a perfect place to start, honestly.
Yeah.
She'd probably love to do it, too.
She really
I
would.
don't think you would get clearance.
No, I don't get clearance.
Yeah, I mean, ask for forgiveness.
That is a big forgiveness over permission.
Run an idea by you.
Okay.
And I have an idea. I'll bounce ideas off him every now. We're on once a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said because he's new into working out, I've always liked working out. Why not do the Bone Fit Chick of the Month? And girls submit their pictures and stuff. We put up on the website, vote on it, and then we pick one. They win like IDC gift cards, spa certificates.
I love it. Why not?
Stuff like that.
Right.
This way you get the girls to start coming on. And, our audience, bunch of horn dogs, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
They'll vote on it. Yeah.
There's some things that should not be overthought, and hot chicks on social media will always work.
And to that, I will say the number one page views of our entire theboneonline.com history was the Bone Babe of the Day.
Yeah.
Back when we had Bone Babe of the Day, those numbers were through the roof.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So there you go. If you can mention it a couple times once we have it up and
running. Oh yeah, absolutely. Anything. Yeah,
nice little plug.
We'll spotlight it and
hell yeah.
Bring them into the studio. Have Corey run them through a workout.
We'll do it.
Get the heat turned up so everybody gets real sweaty.
Full squat.
I love it.
Yeah.
How you doing to Elevate?
It's going great. It's been crazy. It really has.
Yeah.
It's I've seen Corey killing it for a long time, and it's just getting over the hump of making the decision to actually do it. But it's so wild how your body changes and your mind changes right along with it when you start working hard like that.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like you're just starting, and you're already talking about like the changes that you're noticing.
You can see in your shoulders.
And you definitely can. But back when every single time, like every week, I'm coming in and you and Diz were just gassing me up. And I did mention a couple times. I go, I feel like you guys are just making up at this, but like it hits a point where you feel it. You're like, but then you're gonna hit a wall and you're like, oh God, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, something switches and it's like it's one day you look like this, the next day you're like, God damn, what is going on here? And dude, like you're in the middle of it. Like it is good, dude.
It's crazy.
Has your wife noticed yet?
Yeah, definitely, definitely, for sure. She, she's a fan.
Love it.
Everything.
Is she going to be a fan when you lose the beard, though?
No,
because he's not going to lose the beard, Mike.
That is the one thing that.
What if you guys are at a draw? Do you have to hockey fight?
You
then?
both lose 19.2 pounds.
Do you hockey fight at that point? Do you just start grabbing a jersey and just start giving
I'll
it?
shave the beard.
Who do you think would win in a fight between you and Pat Maroon?
Pat
Maroon. I'm sorry.
He's one of the greatest goons and fighters in NHL history.
But that's on ice, not on land.
Yeah, no, I think.
Yeah, he has better traction on land. He's not having to worry about slipping.
The problem is I really can't get a read on Pat Maroon because, like, today he threw me through a loop where he wants to change the bet, he wants to change the timeline, he wants to change everything, which he.
So in essence, he's losing right now.
Well, he definitely
That's
is.
what losers do.
He definitely is, but it's like I look at it from a radio perspective where. To me, you got to stick to it. Like I really got a taste when we were out a couple weeks ago of how invested people are in the Pat Maroon thing. Everybody was like, "You gonna lose the beard? How's it go?" Everybody was on that. So we got to keep it because that's what we committed to.
You have to, yeah.
But if we were both tied, I'd shave the beard. If that happened, if we were both tied,
here's what I
would say
propose:
shave us both.
If you tie,
sudden death.
If you tie, that's when you two initiate both of your extensions. Okay, fine. Now instead of this 1 month, we are going to do a 3-month challenge, and it's going to be an additional 2 months. But loser now not only shaves their beard, they shave their head. Now you guys start adding all these. Well, you want him to shave his head, right?
Well, and he wasn't completely against it in the beginning.
Right.
He showed us pictures that he has of his with the head shaved. He actually looks like a badass even more. So
if you guys hit a tie, that's how you. Okay, we're going to extend it another 2 months, and now this is what happens.
It's not going to be.
I don't think it's going to be. A tie. You're going to murder him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Again, I can't.
Will you look him in the?
I can't even fathom.
When you win, will you look him in the eye and call him Fatty Maroon?
No, no.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Because that's when his CT will kick in, and he'll just go like in Mortal Kombat, the rage. Like he'll just.
I only said this because I know he doesn't listen.
No,
if I knew he was listening, there's absolutely no way I'm saying.
Yeah, I do have to say, I think everybody but me is getting a little too comfortable with Pat Maroon.
That is very true.
Drew today dug into a Pat Maroon impression that I found to be offensive. You're throwing around phrases. As dedicated as I am, I still respect the big rig. And
do you think he could still play?
I think so.
Yeah,
he wants to play.
Yeah,
does he?
Yeah, I mean he absolutely.
It's got to be hard because he's had a very long career, which is great. You know, a lot of guys who his thing was to fight, to clean up stuff. A lot of those guys will 3, 4, 5 years, and then they phase out till the next round.
Yeah,
he's had a nice, good run.
Yeah,
it's got to be hard because it's one of those things to where I miss it. First couple months you think about it like, I can eat what I want, I can do what I want, I'm on TV. But when you're a competitor, somebody like that at that level, you can't just turn off like, all right, I'm good. And he's probably got a decent chunk of change and money and stuff like that where he really doesn't have to really do anything. But there's nothing like being in the game, being in the locker room with the boys and stuff like that. And he's got to be, especially now that one team's doing great on their way to the playoffs, it's got to be to where, man, I want to be part of this again.
If I could equate him to like Big Kev, like he left and he's like, man, do I want to come back?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Big Kev poking around?
No, I'm totally kidding.
Big Kev said if we would pay him what he was making, he'd come back.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like we could probably get him back.
I don't know. Heather made a $1,000 donation.
That is very true.
I don't know if we could get rid of Heather now. It's just like, that's it.
Yeah.
She's staying.
Wow. That's great. Because I was with Kevin a couple weeks ago. I did not hear that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
It would be fun.
I don't know. It's just like, so I look at people that I've worked with or who work with me and stuff. I'm going like, all right, who would I want back? And Kev definitely.
Oh,
obviously, yeah. Remember Tyson, who used to be at Beasley?
Yes.
He was. But he didn't show me enough initiative wanting to come work here, and that's why we went with Heather,
Yeah, I ran into him a few times when I did like the Disney trips or whatever, and he was always a cool guy. I liked him.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah.
I can't see JJ ever working in radio again.
Yeah, I don't know that he's doing too good.
Yeah.
From what I hear.
I heard he was doing bad before Brian passed away.
Yeah.
But that's another guy. I've texted and reached out to him, nothing in return.
Yeah, that is that's not a personal thing. I think he's going through. If
I text you and you don't return my text, preferably within an hour, if not within 24 hours, and after I'm done with you.
Yeah, we because JJ, me, and Brian worked together down in Sarasota, and we're close during that time. So I was actually the one who called JJ and told him, and we talked on the phone for like an hour that day. It was the first time I talked to him in probably 5+ years, and he was obviously torn up. But I think his situation is different when he doesn't get back to people, because I don't think he likes to put what he's going through on other people. So that's tough.
Yeah. I just think that, to me, and maybe I'm sensitive towards it, that if I've worked with you and we've broke bread together and did things together, got written up together, had glory together and everything, that there should be a better, like Sean O'Grady, who used to be my old assistant when I was at the other place, to this day will still shoot me a direct message on Instagram or back for it. Not every day, but just every once in a while, just shooting the stuff. And he's making quadruple what I made back then. Now he's doing really well work for Monster. Nice. And I love seeing people who I worked with or worked together that are doing so good in their life.
The Olivero talent tree out there.
I got to say, I've had a lot of good picks.
You really have?
There's one guy right now, he's working in the Olympics right now. His name is Jeff Frank, and he works for all the TV stations for the other countries, and he formulates all the TV broadcasts. He's like the master producer. Guy works the Olympics and World Cups, and that's it. And he makes sick money.
That's awesome.
Like ridiculous.
What does he do?
He used to be my promo tech. Oh man, over at 98 Rock.
You got a nose for talent. What
you really do.
I can't take credit for Corey. Corey's not mine. But
yeah, no.
Yeah, but you've made him yours.
But
that is very true.
Scott Tavlin, I hired him right off the jump.
Yeah. You see it and you just chill away at them to strive perfection.
It's just like this business is missing that personality. It's great that people like you, people like Scotty, people like Corey, I mean, they're just bringing it. And I always said, you're the next generation of talent on the bone.
I hope so, man. It feels good. Everything's feeling good right now.
You hired me.
Sometimes I make mistakes.
Hey.
Does happen.
Man.
You know what I love about Isaiah? One, he's always... The guy could work his other job and he'll not sleep till the next day.
It's crazy.
And he shows up.
He's a cyborg.
He's dependable.
He is.
He knows what he's doing. I mean, he's really good.
Hung.
Yeah.
There were times he would do 24-hour shifts.
No, 28 and a half hours was the longest shift.
No,
and I did that twice.
28.5 hours. He was taking a nap on.
Sleeping in the stairwell.
Nope, no sleeping.
I think it would be
No,
against some
I
sort
got
of...
pictures sent to me of you.
Yeah,
sleeping.
look. Yeah, we have Bone TV records.
Dude, I believe it would be an OSHA violation for you to not let a guy sleep on a 28-hour shift. I think that feels...
Eric would have stayed awake.
Yeah, Eric. Come on, do the dig button for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
That's...
Yeah.
Nope.
We had a stable aboard us back in
We
the day.
did.
We
did.
had the Dodo Bird guy, Craig. We had
Craig, yeah.
We had Jim Schiller.
Oh, never forget. I can't believe you didn't mention the OG GOAT right off the bat.
Roland. We had him.
He's in the conversation.
Jim Schiller, Craig, Todd T. Riley.
That was who I was thinking of, dude.
Todd T.
Best
Riley.
hair in the biz.
So Todd T. Riley, I hired when I first started in radio here in 1990.
Yeah,
he came to work for me at 98 Rock at Promotion Tech.
I know we can't. I don't know what the story is there, but I don't know. I was sad to see him go.
Todd,
I thought he should have had a longer leash on him.
Todd is one of those people too. Every probably 2-3 months, DM me on, hey man, hope you and your family are doing good.
Yeah, I've run into a couple times. Sweetest guy ever.
And I'm still waiting. That one day he's waiting in the bush. He's going to shoot me.
Yeah, he will. He will. There's probably a few people like that out there, honestly.
That one guy who used to work for us, who used to just sit in the van and eat. I'm surprised I haven't.
Oh yeah.
He's in the cut.
We'll tell you off air.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
I don't know if I want to say. Disregard. Well, actually, I'll say it. There was a guy that used to work in the building, and I didn't tell many people, but I was convinced myself 100% that he was the Ybor City serial killer. And I don't know if either of you would remember who that is, but I was 100% certain.
He doesn't work here anymore?
Dylan's trying to figure it out.
No, I don't want to say his name. I don't know if he's
worked
out
at promo.
there.
What's the initials?
I don't know. I don't remember his last name, but his first name
C?
would start with a C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. CB.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I was like keeping it to myself, but I was on the verge of feeling like I needed to tell somebody because he like shared something with me one day. He sent me a song. He's like, hey, I wrote this song. And this was like a couple months before all this happened. And it was all about murdering people. And then that started happening. And I started seeing like the sketches and I went, damn, I think this guy might be a killer.
So I know that I'm going to be on the blacklist from Alexa, because one day I was going off on a certain individual on the station. I said, I just want to murder him. I just want to do nothing but just like bludgeon him to death and murder him.
What do you, Alexa, the Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon thing, yeah. So if this person winds up ever, they're like, I'm totally.
They're going to subpoena his Amazon. Alexa.
I was like, I didn't really mean physically actual
you
murder.
You recently said you wanted to murder someone.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't mean murder, like kill them dead. I mean just like murder.
Just maim a little bit.
The old figure of speech. You know, I wanted to. Yeah.
No, I just wanted to punch them until they cried. But
take one hit.
Even Dylan laughed. That's terrible. So I mean, and again, I was teasing that day when I told the Pineapple Radio guys that I could beat you in a fight. Because I said,
dude, you mentioned that to me. And the funny thing about that is, like, you told me what you said, and that was not what you said at all. What you said was so much worse.
What did I say?
No. You told me that you said
I would take your knee. And
no, that is not what you told me. When you said that I brought you up on the Pineapple Cast.
They asked me who I could fight,
and you said that you told them that you couldn't beat me up.
No, I didn't say.
That's what you told me. And then I saw the clip, and you go, "Oh, John Senning for sure." I go for the bum knee.
Yeah, I go for the knee. Put him in a knee bar. I said I couldn't beat Calta. I said maybe Galvin I couldn't beat.
Yeah, everybody else though.
You because easy target. And then
Johnny
B. I would just circle the octagon and just punch him in the belly. That Johnny said.
I'm feeling this overwhelming, just burning desire that we have to fight right here, right now.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I have to prove a point to you that
it is on Bone TV.
Just how offensive, that truly is.
The only reason why I wouldn't fight you is I've seen some of your backyard wrestling videos, and I mean,
that's only a half.
I would only fight you if you wore the leotard.
Dude, I was the New Age shooter. Never forget.
What was your finisher?
What was your promo? Cut a promo.
Oh man, I actually started. Don't talk about this a lot. I was initially the Eagle. I was the Eagle, John Senning. Transitioned to the New Age shooter, and my finisher was it was like a submission guy. That was my thing. I was like a UFC fighter, so it was like some version of a armbar submission.
Okay.
Can you armbar submit somebody?
Yeah. So that was the other thing I was going to tell you. So I was before that when I was middle school through the end of high school. I did jiu-jitsu for 3 years.
Okay.
So I tested. I went and actually tested with Hickson Gracie for my blue belt, which takes a few years to get. I did not get it, and I think I got discouraged and got out of it. But I was in tournaments, and
Did you ever regular wrestle?
No, I never got into like collegiate or high school wrestling.
So do you see they're bringing that type of wrestling to the Sun Dome?
Oh, is that the Hogan?
The Yuengling Center.
That was the one that Hogan owned, right?
I don't know if
I think it is. I think
so.
It is.
They're bringing it in. There's like these two wrestlers that are supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah.
And like I kind of want to check it out. Like that type of wrestling, I did a little bit. I wasn't very good, but I mean, I always thought that would happen. Then MMA comes along.
Bo Nix. I want to say.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Wait, no.
No.
Bo Nix is a football player. Is he?
But no, is he?
Hold on.
Nix is the quarterback for Bo Nix is
that's not who it is.
For the Denver Broncos. But it's supposed to be two guys, like two of the best wrestlers.
Bo Nickel.
That's
what it was.
Yeah.
Bo Nickel is one of the guys that he's in that. And they cut promos almost. They want like a bunch of character in it, and they go at each other, but it's ultimately real collegiate wrestling.
But I mean, I don't think you'll ever get that type of wrestling to do as good as a WWE.
It's just not
or
as
AEW.
I mean,
because it's all theatrical, and you think about those guys. As fake as you want to say it is for the outcome, they're athletes, man.
Yeah, I think it's just a different. I think it's a different type of commitment. I mean, when you're at the highest level, it's gotten better now, but I think they take so little time off. And I mean, you see them on TV once or twice a week, but they're doing shows in podunk towns 3-4 times a week, getting dropped on their head, having to stay physically fit. I think it's just a whole different type of grind.
Now, did you wrestle in a circuit back in the day?
So there was a guy that was a friend of mine he was fairly rich. His family had money. He bought a ring, and amongst like 10 of us, we started this thing called Michigan Franchise Wrestling, and we paid this guy Sean Casey, who was a actual pro wrestler in the WWE for quite a bit of time. We all paid, and he came in for like 6 months and legitimately trained us to be wrestlers.
Damn.
And then we started putting on shows in this warehouse, which is the videos that I share and talk about. We charged people like $5, and we did one like once a month, and it went really well. We went and wrestled a couple times at like other shows in Flint and Detroit and stuff like that. And some of those people stayed with it. Like they never made it to the WWE, but they're in the minor leagues and have made a living off pro wrestling. So it was.
That's awesome.
There was a moment in time where if you asked me, I was going to be a professional wrestler, and it obviously didn't work out.
What was the place on Southdale Mabry that they used to have?
That was
NXT?
FCW.
That was FCW.
FCW, yeah. So that was the original training ground for the WWE.
That's not there anymore.
No. And they transitioned to NXT, and now it's a whole different operation. But
Now, where's that out of now?
Orlando. They're in Full Sail.
Oh, really? Full Sail.
So they, obviously the wrestling is going on, but they're able to teach a whole generation of students about TV production and live programming and stuff like that.
Is it crazy that the training went for that, and then someone like Logan Paul comes in and just
He's also good though. I mean, that's the thing.
But he wasn't good in the beginning, was he?
Not. He was better, quicker than maybe anybody else. I mean, to be able to hold your own with less than 5 years in at huge matches at WrestleMania and do all of that. I mean, he's a very gifted athlete.
Yeah, he's quite the showman. I mean,
he really
You
is.
can hate on them all you want,
and
but
I do.
Yeah.
My nephew just thinks he's the coolest guy ever. It just pisses
all
me
do,
off.
yeah.
That generation. Just
They all
thinks
go through a phase like that.
I'm trying to tell him, like, this guy is a bum. I mean, he is great in a lot of ways, but this is not the guy that you want to be looking up to.
Who's the best up-and-coming wrestler that there is right now?
That's a great question. Braun Breaker is the next big guy. He's the son of Scott Steiner, or no, the son of Rick Steiner. Remember the Steiner brothers?
Yeah.
So he now is just a Jack Diesel beast. That's probably the next big thing, I think.
That's awesome.
I remember, who was the guy, Fandango, that they
we did
him.
He pops up every now and again. He got a real weird pop of popularity there. We did a thing with him at Hooters. Yeah. I'll never forget that because the tent almost blew into the middle of the road while it was storing. It was terrifying. We almost caused a 50-car pileup.
You know what I'm concerned about is that the tent might go in there. Not that John Senning would get injured or anything like that. Or
God forbid the
smash
tent.
him and hit him. The tent.
No, it's that shot on WFLA of a 50-car pileup with the 102.5 The Bone tent sitting in the middle of it all.
Yeah, that's
local radio station causes massive accident.
So back in the day, and I've told this story on the air before, when I was at the other place, we had one of those RVs, like big, giant remote studios, and it was a studio in the back. We would drive around and broadcast live, but also had one of those Marty antennas.
Oh, yeah.
So one of our part-time engineer, this is going to be PTSD for him. So one of our engineers, part-time guy, was cleaning the vehicle, testing everything, and then had the Marty up. Decided he wanted to go to the Hardee's down the street, drove out of the parking lot with the mast up, not realizing it, and it, like, sitting at our desk, and, like, all the power goes out, everything blitzes out, and it's just dark. He hit the power line. The mast went across Ulmerton Road. Like northeast and westbound. Luckily, didn't hit a car or nothing. Nobody got impaled, and it knocked the power out. We were so lucky because I mean, just to get a catastrophe that could have happened.
Can't be hitting the Hardy.
Nightmare, yeah.
Can't be hitting the Hardees when you got
a
big old Marty.
Not a 30-foot mast up in the air. Yeah, that's not good.
It is so crazy when you just think of the technological advancements, and like that wasn't that long ago. I mean,
really
I worked
wasn't.
in promotions during a time where we had a Marty. It's just like,
and you had to get that mast to put it up there, and you had to point it just right. Yeah,
and now look what we're connected to—a little tiny puck.
Dude, I was trying to think if I've seen this. This is like
this is a new
super
fancy one.
futuristic.
Yeah. We only bust this out for special occasions.
I love to.
Magic does theirs off a laptop.
Yeah.
I mean, even stuff now. There's so much. Like we have those systems, like the Opal and stuff that you can get through your phone.
We don't even really need this. We could just do it on our phones.
We could.
Yeah.
We got Bone TV over there. Yahoo, or YouTube or Bone.
Everywhere.
Yeah. On YouTube.
A little bit here, a little bit there.
We have our own. Dylan put is the Mike Radio Show Radiothon title. Yeah, so we're titled now.
You guys are legit.
Somebody remembers us. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
John Brennan, who's here, still
Look at
doesn't know
that.
we're on the air.
Does he not?
He really doesn't.
That's been the running joke forever. Is that he has no idea.
We asked him if we could air check with him, and he said no. He straight up was like, in a meeting, he goes, like, I have meetings with, like, my on-air staff or whatever. I mean, if Mike was like, hey, I want to sit down with you one day and talk to you about my on-air show, I would tell him no. But, like, I do sit down with people.
Just not us.
Great. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Look for some pointers. He's like, yeah, do better. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're saying, John. I'm just here.
You're just grateful you're on the air, right?
I'm just here to help the kids. That's all I know. I can't.
Speaking of the kids, if you would like
let's-
to text
let's
and
go
donate,
like that,
text all in one word ALLIN to 34984. Or if you like the old school, donate by phone, call the International Diamond Center phone line at 800-270-8642.
Now, they're taking your calls till 10 o'clock. So
Till
at
10 o'clock.
It shuts off, and then it starts up again tomorrow morning, 6
Right.
o'clock, with the Mike Calta Show as they broadcast live from Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital as we start day 2 of the Radiothon.
Yep.
So after we sign off in a little bit, so we should probably only go. We go a little bit late. How late are you here, Bill?
He's here until we sign off.
Yeah,
I
we haven't
guess.
taken a commercial break or anything.
Dude, I think we've
been
done
going
one break.
Yeah.
Since 7.
Yeah, I really was going to try and pride myself on not doing any today, but it just there was a couple moments that got so hectic.
You're like, we got to reset.
I feel like we just had to figure out what was going on and who was going where.
What was the best story today?
I mean, I have a real soft spot for that family that I've got to know a little bit from the CMG Family Day, and they called in and we had them on the phone. So hearing Levi and his mom, that was obviously very near and dear when you're listening to a mom talk about their kid fighting for their life and what goes into that. It's hard to not be touched. But from the hospital side, I learned so many different things about all that is available, and it was fun. I saw the video. I don't know if you saw the video, John, but the music therapy came out, and just hearing how that is really being utilized in the hospital where music is helping kids in different ways was really cool.
My question for all that, are you joining them on stage next time they perform?
Dude, I went back and watched the video twice. I was blown away at what I saw. Dude, I don't want to toot my own horn, but Josh Maloney, I'm coming for the
that
crown.
came from your heart, too. Like,
really
no
did.
lyrics, no nothing. You were just, you closed your eyes and you were in the middle of it. It was 1969 for a moment.
Yeah, it was so funny. I don't know if she actually thought it, but I showed it to my wife, and she goes, "Isn't that a Pitbull Toddler song?" I said, yeah. I said, I ran through about five other tunes that John didn't know, so I went with something I knew that was straight from the set list.
Are you a good singer, you think?
I got a little something in there.
Yeah.
I don't like to tout it, but I think I was in choir.
Okay.
That's all I'll say
right.
about that.
All right.
But again, go watch the video. It's on the John. I think the Johns Hopkins folks put it on their Instagram story.
I put it on my story as well.
Yeah, go check it out. Judge for yourself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shows coming this year.
Yes.
This summer. Which ones excite you?
Well, the countdown is on for me for Zach Bryan at Ray J.
Yeah. It's next month, right?
Yeah. That is first and foremost.
I just saw you post a few different things.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. Obviously, some stuff at Reggae Rise Up that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm excited. I've always wanted to see him and never have. I was excited to see that they just announced Hank Williams Jr. for the
June 5th
for the amp. And then everything aside, I'm excited to see Kid Rock at the amp. Yeah.
See, that's a conundrum for me that day. Kid Rock and Big and Rich together.
Yeah.
Shinedown at Benchmark. So I'm thinking go see Big and Rich and then head to see Shinedown.
Yeah, pick your sides, man.
I've seen Kid Rock.
I have to say, that's bothersome. I didn't realize that was on the same day. What a dick move by Shinedown. They backed out of Rock the Country, and now they want to come in. They want to come and compete with my boy Bob Ritchie on his special day.
I apologize. I too will be over with Shinedown.
Well, us real Americans will be over at Kid Rock. So
I've seen
Bad Bunny's
Kid Rock
opening for
about
him
7 times. So I had him at I forget which livestock, but we paid $4,000 for him. And he did.
What kind of year are we talking here?
Him and Josie, was it 98, 99? Yeah.
Dude, that's prime.
I have the second time he played for. I have his contract at home.
He just got his first #1 hit this week. His first #1 Billboard. That with that cover that he did at the halftime show thing. It's his first #1. All these years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
So let me ask you. You mentioned Bob Ritchie, but out of all the Detroiters, give me your rankings between Bob Ritchie, Bob Seger,
Marshall Mathers.
Nugent, Marshall Mathers.
Well, here's the thing: is so many of, especially when we talk about Kid Rock, like that is rooted in nostalgia. I am not a fan of what he's doing.
Right.
But, and you can't. That's what's hard.
You're all ball with the ball.
Well, yeah, you can't go you can't tell people I love Kid Rock without them going, okay, I know what this guy's all about. But it's not like that.
Yeah.
For me, it's rooted in nostalgia. We saw him at at the Rock the Country in Ocala 2 years ago. Every time I see him, I feel like I'm looking around at the people, and they don't even know what they're watching. It's like they have an idea because they think they agree with him politically,
right.
And then he goes out there and he does half of the Devil Without a Cause album, which is all straightforward rap almost and old stuff. So I love that element. He would be probably number.
Make it your Michigan.
Bob Seger, Eminem, Kid Rock, Insane Clown Posse.
So what's your Mount Rushmore of?
Is that right there? That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I got to have a double-headed president at the end of it. But
so Kid Rock.
Yeah. Well, Bob Seger. If we're going over Bob Seger, Kid Rock, Eminem, ICP.
Okay.
And there's probably somebody that I'm blatantly forgetting. But again, that's all like just makes me feel like a kid again. That takes me back. Like I could go to an ICP concert and have the time of my life, but the opportunities that I'm driving down the road and listening to that.
Get you a Faygo dog?
What was Papa Setting blaring on the stereo or on the 8-track when you were driving around as a kid?
It's so funny because he used to bust out the record player. Like I have these vivid memories of it being like getting to be spring, and we would open up all the doors, and he would bust out the record player and play all the records. Big Peter Frampton fan. Frampton Comes Alive was probably some of my earliest musical stuff. A lot of Beach Boys.
Okay.
My dad's from California originally, so not Detroit born and bred. So it was a lot of Beach Boys, a lot of Loggins and Messina.
Okay.
Those were a lot of his favorites. A lot of Boston.
Boston, great band. Great couple albums, the first couple.
Yeah. It was really Elton John.
Okay.
A lot of Elton John too. So it was just all the place.
Was there a concert your dad took you to that was something that he wanted you to enjoy with him? What was it?
It was my first concert ever. It was the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
And you got to repay that, didn't you?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
We got to go and see Brian Wilson.
Yeah.
It was the last time he came through too,
wow.
which was super bittersweet because he's a genius and it was beautiful to see. But they carried his ass out, and he sat at the piano. And it was like maybe every other song he'd interject a little bit. Like it almost felt like elder abuse at that point.
Damn.
Reminded me of
Frankie Valli. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Very Frankie Valli.
Yeah. Half Frankie Valli, half Joe Biden. I didn't know. I didn't know what to think.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was my first concert ever. Was going to see the Beach Boys with my parents.
What was the first concert you went to with your wife?
That's a really great question, and I know the answer because it was like one of the first things it was like the first time we left town together. It was like we went on a little drive run.
So how old were you when you guys met?
I was I'm gonna do the math here. So it was just 18 years.
Really?
So help me through that.
You're 39.
21. Yeah, 21. I was 21 when we met.
And you met her where?
Ruby Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Sarasota?
No, in the Villages.
Really?
Yeah, it is a crazy story because we met. When I met her, she had a boyfriend, and they were like, I remember the first day that I met her, and we're like, I'm training her. She's a server, and she's telling me about this guy she's in love with. They're buying a house together. They're going to get married. Like, not on the radar.
And you had other ideas.
No, I really. It was very convoluted in the beginning. It was a mess. I've told this story on the air before, and it's absolutely insane. This all started with a dream. She had a dream. Shout out to Martin Luther King. But she had some sort of dream about me, and it became this constant thing that she like wanted to talk about, and that it, as sane as it is, it led her to break up with her boyfriend.
Really?
And it was still probably a year after that until we actually started dating.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The first time that she met your parents, she sat down with them and said, "Hi, I'm your future daughter-in-law."
Yep.
Right?
That is
wild.
She loves you.
And it was
you guys weren't even dating.
At that point, it was nothing more than a joke.
Yeah.
I think she probably was still in the window where she had a boyfriend, and she just sat down with my parents and said, "I'm your future daughter-in-law." And 18 years later.
That's so cool.
It's crazy. But we went not that anybody would know, but we went to Jacksonville to see a guy, Martin Sexton. That's still one of my favorite artists. We saw him at Jack Rabbit's in Jacksonville.
Nice.
Very cool.
I got a ticket driving 110 miles an hour on I-10 on the way there.
Was it because things were happening as you were driving?
No, I was just the man in my Pontiac Grand Am, just
Pontiac
weaving in and out of traffic.
Yeah. What an embarrassing vehicle to own. But yeah, 18 years.
That's so cool.
We finally, after chasing, it feels like such a dickheaded thing to say, but she chased me for a bit. Like it wasn't working initially. And then on Valentine's Day, 18 years ago, we went out drinking and we went to Steak and Shake afterwards, and then pretty much something clicked on that night, and the rest is history.
Very cool.
That's
A
awesome.
true modern day love story.
That's so cool.
It's a great show. Yeah.
Thank you,
great
John
story.
Brennan.
Thank you, John Brennan.
See it.
Is he staying here?
He's staying
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to find out what room he is. I'm going to go knock on his door before I leave. Wake him up.
I think he's on room 4. Or
Do I
floor
pick
4.
up my keys from you guys or
front desk?
Okay, front desk.
Yeah, you go
perfect.
check
Perfect. Under just
you also get a free drink ticket.
Oh, perfect. Is it under Cox
Alexia will
Media?
take care of it.
Under Cox Media Group or?
It should honestly it should be under your name.
Okay.
I went up and I gave my name.
Okay, good.
So
are those medicated gummies? Oh, Swedish Fish. No, I'm okay. Thank you though. Thank you. Oh, I am.
I got other medication to worry about.
I was going to say.
I just need to find a letter.
Sleep. Yeah, we got to be up. What time are you getting up?
Probably 4.
4.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be. I have to walk half an hour.
Did you guys walk?
I walked.
We walked
yeah,
here,
yeah, we walked.
I will
here.
tell you,
25
I
minutes.
just out of complete ignorance thought that this place was. I think I even said it on the air. I was like, I think it's connected to the hospital.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not. It's connected by about 7 blocks.
Yeah, I did not. When I was driving down here, I go, wow, this isn't where I thought it
6
was
up
at
and
all.
7 down. Yeah.
And I've driven by this and walked by it a
it.
million times
Yeah.
and didn't grasp it was here.
Yeah. So, well, we're probably going to knock it out. Yeah. Close it out. And,
I think so.
Probably be up. I probably won't be up at 4.
I
Probably
don't know.
4:30.
I'm definitely going to be up for a little bit longer because I'm going to grab another couple drinks. I'm going to grab some food. I'm starving. I feel like
Are you going to sleep?
Maybe.
You're one of those guys.
Yeah.
I am
He
not
is
one of those.
guys.
I am not one of those guys, dude.
So, in truth, we were going to broadcast from the hospital. We planned to go all night long until 6 in the morning. And they said, oh, we're doing this thing, which is great. The Moxie's been great. They've been very helpful and very welcoming and stuff. So thank you to Moxie for having us out. But then it's like, all right, the phone banks aren't open, so they can't take any calls.
Yeah.
Can take texts.
Yes, yeah. The text line is open and will be open until the very end. And the text line again, text all in to 34984.
But the other reason is that I'm looking at Dylan and I'm looking at Mike. They got to get
They're
they gotta
tired
be-
too,
They gotta
yeah.
take. They're not going to sleep long. And like they need a nap.
Yeah.
So thank you again to them for all.
They're
that
here,
they
so
do.
we're here. So
Yeah. So we're going to sign off. Yeah, for them.
Well, what a pleasure, boys.
Yeah.
Thank you
It's
for
been a
everything.
lot of fun having
Thanks for
you.
stopping by.
Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Thank you for everything you guys do.
you did a hell of a job. You kicked us off,
Yeah.
and you did great.
Thank you.
So
It was
thank you.
it was a whirlwind.
I did hear you were nervous at the beginning, but
Yeah.
all that went away, and it sounded phenomenal.
Yeah,
So,
it felt
great job.
it felt really good. It was like by the time I was done with it, I didn't realize how crazy of a 4 hours it had been.
Right.
But
This
it
goes,
was amazing.
It goes by so
It
quick.
really does.
It really does, and that was my biggest concern is that just the no commercials. Is
Yeah.
you kind of frame
We
everything.
should do this every day. No,
Yeah.
But at the same, it was so much easier not having to.
and that's
keep
what I said.
watching your
You
clock.
there's
you just start
something
talking.
to it. You just
Yeah.
stretch out.
And you're like, oh, we've been talking for 94 minutes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it was really, really good and very fulfilling.
Now, are you coming down to the hospital tomorrow? Or
I think so. It was like somebody mentioned it to me, but I didn't really. I don't know.
We're doing a
Maybe
group
I'm
shot
not.
like 7,
Yeah.
11:30, 11:45.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you could be there, part of that, because obviously, like Corey said, you kicked everything off. So
Yeah.
it'd be great to see what the final numbers are.
Yeah.
Like, every dollar helps. That
Yeah.
text number that Corey just gave, you could do $15 a month for a year, and you're a dream maker.
Miracle Makers, yeah.
Miracle
yeah.
Maker.
Well, it's $15 a month, which equates to 50 cents a day.
Right.
So, yeah.
Everybody's got 50 cents a day.
Right? You can find 50 cents in your couch a day.
Seriously, go stand on the corner, make yourself 50 cents a day. Be a dream maker, miracle maker.
Miracle
Yeah.
Maker.
Sorry.
So we'll be giving that info and those numbers out in the call bank tomorrow as well. If someone really comes through with a great donation, I might just tell Cal, hey, we'll hook them up with tickets or something.
Yeah, why not?
I know Live Nation said they want to give us some Countess Luann tickets to give somebody. But I said,
What?
I need some Countess Luann.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Where is she going to
It's
be?
at Ruth Eckerd Hall.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But see, I said I want to go bigger. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, how about a pair of Chris Stapleton tickets?
Oh, we hold.
Yeah, we're going to Chris Stapleton.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be a good show. There's a lot of shows coming this year, so it'll be great. You had some good giveaways this week.
Yes,
did, yeah.
I'm always blown away by the giveaways. Honestly, I think I don't know whatever other stations giving away.
Really came a long way from the bone prize packs, right?
Yeah. Oh
we had
my.
to do that during COVID.
Dude, that was so tough.
Well, when COVID happened and they shut everything down, it's just like they still want to play these games, and nobody wants to play a game to go like,
For
hey,
pride.
you're just a winner. Hey, buddy.
You win a Tires Plus T-shirt and a random DVD.
That's all it was.
I just did what Alexia did like this. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, you meant it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she meant that, it'd be so much better. But still, I mean, during COVID, that's all we had. People were still calling in for T-shirts and DVDs.
They were coming in and picking. I was getting emails going, I never got my package. I'm like, it's a Bone T-shirt and an X-Men on Xbox.
That's a three-year-old X. then I got mad at John once because he couldn't get us our winners through V-Promo and stuff, and people calling up that they won
Me?
stuff. Yeah, and I'm going, that's it. I'm giving him prize packs again. He's going back to T-shirts and DVDs.
Is this in the new era?
It was recently.
Yeah. You've gotten better.
I am so blown away that there's not more appreciation for the progress. Every now and again.
He's the one who outed you.
And rightfully so. I feel so bad. I love Corey, and I hate making my problems other people's problems.
All of a sudden, you pull out a piece of paper out of your pants.
I will tell you that wasn't even me. That was Danielle. I tell that story through Danielle.
Danielle
Lysick.
Okay.
Yeah, she was like there was one time I go in the Bone Studio and I was like, there's a James Smith out here and they won a prize and they're not in the system. And you go, what was the name? Dig in the bottom of your backpack and pull a crumbled up sheet of paper and goes, yeah, here it is. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And it was from like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. That's
you
me.
have gotten better.
That is. I mean, I really, from my perspective, I know that this may not translate. I'm at 100%. like every single person that wins, I take them and I put them in. Like if there's an error here and there, that's clerical. But nobody's sitting on hold. Nobody's not getting their information put in. And I do it. Diz will help me up every now and again.
I will say the new age John has definitely come around.
Yeah. I mean, it's part
it helps
of
that we like
him.
If we didn't like you and stuff, it would be like, oh, son of a, that guy sucks. Then we start giving you bad tickets to give away. But then realize if we gave you bad tickets, that would hurt your ratings, so we don't want to do that.
That's why Johnny doesn't have any giveaways.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
That's not true.
No, I'm just kidding, Johnny.
Oh, man. Let's wrap this up.
So, real quick programming note. So, what's happening tomorrow from 10 to noon?
It's a great question.
I feel like Calta. I thought Calta was until noon.
Mike Calta's not staying after 10 o'clock.
He was here, right? Was he here?
He was here. Did
tonight.
the first. Yeah, he's sleeping
He's
here.
got a room.
Nice.
Yeah.
I heard.
So there'll be some iteration of somebody on there. That's why I said maybe you should come by tomorrow.
Yeah. It might be Mike
What
and
am I
myself.
going to do? I can't be there till the end of that show, and then
12.
I will
12.
tell you.
You're not on the air till 1.
Yeah.
John,
take you an
so
hour.
you're requesting for that?
John Brendan already mentioned. He completely forgot. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got to put." He's like, "Right at noon, we go back to normal programming, and then from 12 to 1, I'll have a JP best of. So that way, John can make it from the hospital back to the studio." And I go, "You're gonna have John on in the morning, and then his normal show?" And he was like, "Oh wait, no, I forgot." So, he was all over the place.
The look of concern.
So then it was.
Wait, so am I on the air?
No.
tomorrow?
So then it was.
don't
Yeah,
know.
that's right. No, he's from there. We'll figure it out.
Well, sounds promising. Tune in to find out what happens. Wow, that was literally never mentioned to me. So if that was even in somebody's, because I was actually planning on going to Elevate, and then
Do you have a room here or no?
No.
Oh, you don't.
That's
You
why
don't
when
live
Corey
that
was
far.
that's why when Corey was saying that, I'm like, I think he thinks I really have a room here. No. I live very, very close, and I love my own bed and snuggling with my dog and my wife.
If I didn't
so.
live an hour and a half from here, I would do the same
for
thing.
sure,
Yes.
for sure.
If you had a choice and you could only snuggle with one, dog or your wife, who just
Right now, my dog.
My dog, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
right now, I just feel like I'm enjoying every snuggle every night.
Yeah.
So can I get her back at some point?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Right now, then I choose my dog.
Yeah, I choose Jarvis as well. Same thing. Does your dog like do any scratching when he wants to be held or something like that? Like Jarvis will lay next to me, and he'll go scratch me like what? And you go, put your
Oh
arm
no,
around me.
nothing
Yeah.
quite like that.
Yeah.
But Brody just burrows, so he'll like lay down on my feet for a while, and then at some point he'll come down and kind of just stand there, and he wants you to lift up the blanket so
Yep.
he can get under
Jarvis
and
will do
go
that,
all
too.
the way under.
Castiel, my dog, Castiel.
That's the dachshund, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to be touched. So if he's laying in bed and I scoot over even an inch, he will get up and scoot over. Dude, he has to always have contact.
I
with
was
me.
roommates with a dachshund, as weird as that sounds, but I lived with the dachshund for like 2 years, and that dog was the biggest snuggler. And
Yes.
like had to have you. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Right on
That's so
big
great.
dog too. But that dachshund would have to be on you.
Yes.
Like if he was in the room and you were in the room,
Right there.
he had to be touching you, and he would like wrap around your neck like a snake and just lay there.
He would sit on the couch right next to me or on my bed right next and just whine. And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you're right. Touch me.
Yeah.
I don't always have that. Like, you can touch
Yeah.
me, man. Like, he has to be touched.
That was
snuggled.
another to tie it all together. That was another really cool thing today. Meeting Boomer the dog.
I was going to say,
and
what'd you think?
Yeah.
I called him the puppy. I go, what'd you think of the puppy?
Yeah,
He's so docile and just so sweet.
Well, and hearing this, I don't know if you heard the story that she was telling about how, I don't remember the exact time frame and all of that, but there was a child that was nonverbal, had not spoken many years, and in Boomer's presence, when Boomer was with with them, they spoke for the first time.
That's awesome.
In
That's
a long time. And it's just between seeing the dogs and what they're doing and hearing the music, it's just, man, it's
my biggest question is where's Boomer sleeping tonight? I could have took him here and just.
Right.
Oh, Boomer is with Natalie. His
Okay.
her.
Okay.
See, I also misgendered Boomer repeatedly. Boomer, totally a boy's dog name. She's a girl.
Girl, yeah.
She's a girl. And
Yeah.
I was asking, like, so that's just her dog. Like, lives in her house, stays in her bed. And
Okay, I was ready to sleep with Boomer here.
Yeah. I would have loved that
Sweet
too.
little girl.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, this has been
done?
fun. We're
Yeah.
done.
I think so.
We're gonna
I'll give these numbers out one more time before we take
hit
off.
that one more time.
The text to give line, text all in to 34984. Once again, all in 34984. Or if you want to do the social, if you want to go, visit the social link, visit any one of our social channels. Visit theboneonline.com. Just there are many channels out there to get your donations through.
And we kick it off again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Not only on the Bone, but all 6 of our Cox Media Group stations. So
I was privy to
go ahead.
Well, no, I was privy to a spreadsheet today behind the scenes, and I will tell you that be proud of the Bone and be proud of yourself out there as a listener, because and that's not to say anything about anybody else, but I will just tell you that the Bone fam today have really given.
They always do, man.
Yeah.
If it was a competition, you Bone Fam is number one.
Our listeners are by far the best.
Yeah.
They're by far the best. We appreciate everything they do for us 365 days a year.
Always.
Mike Cernak, Dylan, thank you very much for everything, not only here, but all day long. And again, tomorrow, you guys are warriors, and appreciate what you do. Isaiah, thanks for running the board over there. Corey, not only on the air here, but thanks for the days leading up, busting your ass and making sure everything was taken care of. I'm in a 2.5-hour traffic jam. My biggest worry was like, oh, man, I'm not there. And I know he always has it handled. I don't even have to be here because he has it handled.
That's the thing about Corey.
I don't take it for granted whatsoever.
He just takes that little bit of stress off. Like something about when he's involved with something, like you just have there's an inner peace there.
It's funny. The other day you had texted and you said, "Are you going to be there like the duration of my broadcast or whatever?" And I said something to Cernak, and I go, either he wants me on air or I'm just a security blanket.
Yeah.
So, which is basically
it can be both.
Yeah.
I mean, and it kind of was.
I love being security blanket.
To be honest with you, so that's a good place to be.
Yeah. And again, we said thank you to Bone Fam, but truly thank you to each and everyone listening out there. You guys are making a difference, and we kick it off again tomorrow and 6 a.m. 40 people watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for those watching and hanging with us. If it was up to us, we would do this every night after 7 o'clock.
That'd be fun.
It's so much fun.
John, would you?
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming, man.
Oh,
really
absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you to Alexia and also to Scabby for coming by.
Scabby.
Wow, that's wow.
Scott and Abby.
Scotty and
Abby.
Wow.
And I told Jenna, I said, I'm going to affectionately refer to them as Scabby.
Oh, wow.
And she says, I already do. So it's okay to call them Scabby.
Look at that. This really got a good thing going. I'm excited to see how that goes.
Scabby in the mornings.
Scabby in the mornings.
Something
And then
smells
thanks
so
for
good.
Mike Calta for coming in, and then also Matt Sokolowski and Tom Kwiatkowski. Matt Sokolowski from Great Bay Distributors. He's the driving force of why we're doing this, and as well as Tom Kwiatkowski from the Tampa Coin Exchange for making a big fat donation. So it's been great. So every dollar counts. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. at the Mike Calta Show, right here, 102.5 The Bone. Love you, Bone fam.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
It's the Mike-O Radio Show. Mike-O Radio Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Well, the first and foremost is that the institute is called the Huff Family Institute for Brain Protection Sciences because the Huff family were donors or are donors and give money and help provide some of the funding for the research that we do and the care that we provide. But we can't do it alone. And anybody who's listening to this who thinks in their heart that they may have some money or a couple dollars to donate, please know that that's going to be a change for a child's life. And that having a radiothon like this, being able to get out the message of the care that we provide here at All Children's is really important to me, and it's really important to the children we care for.
Radiothon, benefiting Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, is commercial-free. Presented by Clean Earth Systems. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
I successfully ordered something online.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you proud of yourself?
You did it, everybody.
Hey, you did it. You pressed the button.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that a lot of times I see something that I like something I'll buy for Gio for Christmas, order it in October, and then not get here till February. You know what I mean? A lot of times, I feel like they should have to tell you if you're ordering something from outside the country. Especially China.
Yeah, I think they do.
They don't
on Amazon.
No, on Instagram or TikTok or one of those places.
Do you do that?
What?
Yeah, do you check first? I'll see something on Instagram.
I go right to Amazon.
Yeah, because I'll go to a website and then also put in the name of the thing and see what the reviews and see if there's any, this is a lot of scams. And
if I see something that I want to buy on anywhere, I go right to Amazon because I want it tomorrow. You know? So I went to the foot doctor, and the foot doctor fixed my heels. Man, I gotta tell you, I thought I was done. I thought I had senior citizen feet already. The back of my heels hurt so bad. It's not the heel; it's it's in the back, not on the bottom, not on the underside of the foot, on the back part of the foot. You know what I'm talking about?
The hoof.
The hoof.
Like where your shoe?
Where your back of your shoe goes in.
Okay.
Yeah. It hurt so bad. It was hard to walk for a long time. And I went to the doctor, and I said to the doctor, I'm having this thing. He said, yeah, it's pretty common. The way we treat it is to bang it with this laser, and then and I went, oh, come on, it's more pain, He said, it's gonna not feel comfortable, and it's not gonna get better, and then it's gonna feel a little better, and then months down the road it's gonna go away. And I went, that doesn't seem very promising. This is months. It's gonna hurt, and then months down the road it went away. Unbelievable. I haven't had it in a year. I haven't felt it.
But what was the diagnosis? Like plantar fasciitis?
Yeah, something like that. Something
bursitis?
Like that. I think there was something in there, and then they break it up with the laser.
I think I need that.
Carmen, I'm telling you, it's never. I mean, I was in pain for so long, and then it just went away. But anyway, the reason why I bring it up is because I also have that cloudy toenail that's really gross.
I thought it went away.
Well, he gave me the medicine for it, and it never quite went away, but it got fixable to where I could get a toenail clipper in there and straighten it out so it looks a little cloudy, but at least it's not gross looking and it's not overgrown, So
At least it's not gross looking.
It gets worse. It grew on the side, into the toe.
Ingrown?
Oh, yeah. That's no good.
So I can't, and the problem is that the nail gets so thick you can't get the clippers in there. It's horrendous.
I had one of those years ago, the ingrown toenail, and it hurts so bad. And for some reason, everybody steps on your toe.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. In every situation.
Just like when you're sunburned, everyone wants to slap your back.
Yeah, grocery store, gas station, mom's house, everybody steps on your toe for some reason.
So I see this thing on Instagram. First of all, I bought a toenail clipper a long time ago that opens up all the way, so it could have a big. So if you got a thick toenail, you could open it up and it'll get in there.
Bite.
It'll take a big bite.
What is going on?
This one, Carmen, it looks almost like a hook blade, and you get it out, you take it out, and you slide it down the side that's ingrown,
right?
So you get underneath it, and then you snip. So I did it. And it was so ingrown that it was still stuck in the skin. And I had to pull it out of the skin. I'm telling you, all you could see is a quarter of an inch. When I pulled it out, it was like 3 inches. It looked like a shard of glass that was shoved in my toenail. I must do foot surgery on myself once every 3 months. I'm actually cutting and removing things.
If you went and got like pedicures.
No, it's just one toe.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you go in and get one toe instead of doing surgery every 3 months. Keep up with it.
No.
Also, don't go after it every 3 months. Maybe, look at it every other day.
No, I do. Sometimes it can't get in there, Oh, Carmen.
I imagine those clippers look like the big things that they used to grab the blocks of ice with.
A miniature version of that.
Have they told you what it is or what the problem is?
Yeah, it's ugly toeitis. It's just fungus is what it is. I know, but I've used the best medicine, and it clears it up for a little while, and then it doesn't quite go away, but the nail stays so ridiculously gross and hard that it's hard to do anything with.
Jeez. That doesn't sound good.
Listen,
You got problems.
at least my heels are fixed. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever done toenail surgery on themselves. Am I the only one?
I just cut my nails on a normal basis. And, I had the ingrown that one time, but I think it's because I'd cut it too short initially, and that's what caused it to.
And it grew wrong.
Yeah.
When I pulled it out last night, it was stuck in there. I cut it, and then it didn't come out. And I reached down there, and I'm like wiggling and wiggling and wiggling. When I pulled it out, it was like I pulled a sword from a sheath. It just kept coming out. I went, oh my God. All of this while I'm watching My Strange Addiction. So mentally, I'm into what I'm doing on my toe, but subconsciously, I'm listening to this stupid show that's on television. Did anybody see any of the Strange Addictions this week?
No.
Girl had to tell her father, black girl, had to tell her father that she is addicted to smelling his dirty underwear.
Oh!
What?
I mean, you just lock her up. Lock her up.
Oh. Here's the deal. I'll tell you the reality of it.
That's going to make me gag.
The reality of it is her mother abandoned the father and the daughter at a young age. And she said one time she was doing laundry and she caught a whiff of it. And something, it was just a crotch. Don't worry. She said, not the butt. Something about the smell of her father in the underwear crotch was comforting to her. So she associates it mentally with her father, and her mother left, and it's some sort of mental trauma that she's going through.
Can I tell you what you do? You tell her to look at the rabbits, and you shoot her right in the back of the head. You take care of Lenny right there. Like, get out of here.
Well, Galvin, let me ask you a question. What if that was your daughter?
Yeah. I take her out. The world is a better place without a crotch sniffing daughter.
Understand. So what do you think the father said when she told him?
I will give you my underwear to appease you.
The father was ready to tell her to look at the rabbits. He's like, bitch, you crazy.
Yeah.
And he's like, you got mental problems and you need to go. He was ready to kick her out of the house.
Yeah.
He was nuts. Yeah. He was like, I'm smelling my underwear.
Yeah.
Wow.
What this story is never going to go. Do you remember the girl that smelled her father's underwear? Cured cancer. She cured cancer.
If my daughter came to me and said, Dad, I have to tell you something, I'd say, Juliana, that's gross. And you clearly have some sort of mental trauma. We need to get you some mental help to figure out why you're associating with that and what's wrong with you. This guy was like, bitch, get your crazy ass out of my house. Yeah. He was furious.
He's not wrong.
He was so mad at her. There was that one. What was the other one? There was a lady who was addicted to drinking coffee. That was fake. That was so dumb. Worst one I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do they call that? A lady?
No, worst one I've ever seen. A woman, Hispanic woman, addicted to eating cat food from the can. I mean, the way she talked about it, Goblin, was like if you were giving her caviar, she was like, just the sound of the can opening gets me excited, and then she takes it to restaurants with her. It was disgusting.
I'd rather eat the cat food than sniff the crotch.
I'd rather sniff that guy's crotch than I open up a can of dog food every day for my dogs, and every day I want to vomit, and all it is just one can of dog food. Oh no! And I would rather smell that guy's underwear.
No way! Give me the dog food.
I think I'm a sniffer.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I make my own dog food. That's why, because I know what's in it.
It's so gross.
You got to sniff Mike's underwear every day or eat the dog food, and you're going sniffer, huh?
Oh, can I eat my own dog food that I make?
No.
Out of the can.
And it's got to be my underwear, not Chad's.
Yeah.
No, it's your dad's underwear.
No, that's true.
David. Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm going.
I'm the closest thing.
I'm going dog food.
David does not wear underwear on those locked up ladies.
No.
Listen,
All those burritos and enchiladas passing through.
That's true.
my dad wears underwear, but he's very active. He runs and does a lot of stuff.
You know what happens?
Stink 'em up.
Yeah.
From the police.
From the police.
Oh my God. That is my father.
Is he looking forward to hanging out with us?
Not you.
Me?
Wow. Me?
Me of all people.
Yeah, the guy who just said he locks women up in his basement in cages.
Oh, I didn't say that.
He's never been down here?
Yes.
Yeah, he just never wants to meet us.
Right.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Now he's being forced.
Yeah. Well, and we have a lot of we have a big thing. It's like 100 to like 110 people coming.
Right,
Yes.
right.
There's a lot of people.
You don't think we're going to mingle?
I think my dad is
Going to keep his distance?
You don't even think he wants to meet us?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was like,
I'm
wow.
kidding. No.
Yeah.
He wants to meet you. I think, I don't. He's very nonchalant. He doesn't care.
I'm gonna need some emotion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a hug. I'm gonna need him to. He doesn't have to say thank you, but I want him to be like
With his eyes.
Yeah, with his eyes saying, "I know my daughter's been trusted in your hands for years."
I imagine it's you and him just kind of hanging out in the back. Like, look what we've done. Look at her.
Look at her. We're proud of our girl on this day.
Look what we've created. Look what we've done. You kind
David,
of just,
I'm gonna let you take the dance, but even though this is really for both of us.
you guys are smoking
it's
cigars.
Just
Yeah.
for my dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
You will not be smoking cigars.
You don't know.
Your imagination is wild.
You don't know what me and David are doing.
There's been discussions.
Mm-hmm. So, Holly, or I got a lot of things to talk to you Dad about.
What if, Mike, instead of eating the dog food, you had to sniff Holly's underwear?
Oh man, I think about it.
That'd be horrible.
Let me try it once and see how it goes.
You are uninvited.
Meanwhile, just wearing it on his head.
Uninvited.
Can we talk about something, all of us, that probably should be off the air, but we're talking about it on the air?
Yes. I don't know.
Spring break?
Yes.
So when is your wedding? Are we not saying, or does it matter?
We have said. Gio has said it a lot.
So that day, that Saturday.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That Saturday is your wedding, and the following week is off?
Correct.
Okay. So can we plan for that accordingly?
Yep.
Are we all taking that week off?
Yeah, I mean,
that's spring
that's
break.
my kid's spring break.
All right.
So I think does that make sense for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Galvin's got some sort of weird concert to go to.
No. I just saw the 17th.
Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
No, I'm going to... I want to get over and see a Orlando Magic game. So,
okay.
And a lot of times they're playing during the week. So I'm going to try and do that that week and do some other stuff.
I wonder sometimes, I look at my calendar, and on the 20th of March is somebody's birthday who I have no idea who they are. How is that on my calendar?
By the way, it looks like I'm guessing Joe got me a gift.
Oh, you would guess wrong on that.
Oh,
yeah. What do you mean by the wrapping? You thought it was Joe's?
Oh,
No, I just assumed Joe.
It's not good wrapping.
Jumped to the,
Mike put it in a bag for his. Good for you. Proud of you.
I'm asking what made him think it was Joe and not Galvin.
I was kidding. I knew it was Galvin.
Okay.
I hope you don't have that one yet.
No, I do not.
What is
I
it?
thought that was cool.
Yes.
Oh,
Huge
that's really
flag on the
cool,
front. Yeah. And then
that.
this, feel that T-shirt, man.
Ooh, it's
Yeah,
nice
right?
and soft. Yeah. That.
Oh,
Galvin.
very nice.
Galvin, great gift giver.
Yeah,
Always.
I gave you the same stuff. I gave you the same stuff. You didn't say anything about my gift.
Wow. That's good.
You didn't say I was a great gift giver. And I'm the only one who remembered.
It's good. It was good. I like it.
He's Louise.
I mean, this shirt is softer.
There is a gift receipt in there just in case.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Use
Yes,
it.
this is great.
God,
Kind of an
softer
ingrate.
shirt. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you for all the gifts from everybody. It's
You're
great.
welcome.
Yeah.
Carmen's
Thank you.
birthday is
I know who you're
next.
talking to.
I mean, it's soft. It's so nice.
Oh, good. Shove it up your ass. Carmen's birthday is next.
Correct.
Then my birthday. Then Galvin's. Then Joe's.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Finally. It only took me 20 years. And I got it all locked in. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have the open letter rewind. We will play Sporkle. We'll give some stuff away. And then, of course, we'll go into news. And we got Cody Tucker joining us in the 8 o'clock hour. And then we're headed over to Radiothon, where we'll be broadcasting live from Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. starting today at noon with the entire radio station all the way till tomorrow at noon. I will be on the air tonight from 7 to 10. I will be stopping by the Mike O radio show. So we'll get a double dose today.
I was offered a hotel room.
Oh.
But?
I turned it down. I said, I don't need one. Thank you. I said, I appreciate it, but, I, too, was offered your hotel room.
Oh,
yeah. It must have been when you turned it down. Yeah.
Why did you take it?
I did not know.
Because I was not offered a hotel room.
Carmen.
Yeah.
I got a simple fix for you.
I don't know. I'm good.
I got one big bed.
No,
there will be some sniffing involved.
Yeah.
I will not be taking it either.
Me, you, a couple cans of cat food. See what's happening? All right, let's take a break. We got Open Letter Rewind and Sporkle next on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. We're commercial free and all in for the kids. Powered by Clean Earth Systems. We're commercial free for the kids. Text keyword all in to 34984 to donate now. Generously sponsored by Clean Earth Systems. We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
And now, an open letter.
Stop.
Rewind that. And now, an open letter from Galvin.
This is an open letter to things that aren't real. Dear things that aren't real. Seriously, every day more and more I feel like we're living in a simulation. I went to buy tomatoes the other day, and they looked like they were 3D printed by someone that has only heard about tomatoes from reading about tomatoes in a book. Everything feels fake. Half the people on social media aren't even people. They're an AI influencers that look like a mix between Penelope Cruz and Gal Gadot, as if somehow my phone knows that I stare at their pictures for hours on end. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm talking to a person, a bot, a hologram, that all run on Mountain Dew Baja Blast and Wi-Fi. In the last few years, we've gone from you can't believe everything you read in the papers to do papers really exist? The news isn't the news. AI is writing love songs, and every celebrity looks like they were baked in the same Instagram filter factory. Did Shia LaBeouf really get into a fight in New Orleans? Or is he just promoting his latest movie, Street Fighter 6, and we're all just an unknowing part of his viral campaign? Is Ray J dying? Are Tom Brady and Logan Paul really fighting? Did Bad Bunny wear a dress and burn an American flag? Is Jussie Smollett a big fat liar? I would answer maybe, no, 100%, but I'm also just guessing. Much like my dog when I pretend to throw the tennis ball, I'll admit that sometimes I can be tricked. So when someone tells me something, I'll say, that doesn't sound like it's true. But I've also said that and then found out I was totally wrong. You have to wonder how many people back in the day said, so you're trying to tell me that there's an island where rich people are having sex with kids and eating babies? Yeah, right, bro. Uh-oh. Guess what, Doubting Thomas? I feel like we have to update our sayings now. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, is that AI? What app are you using? I'm Galvin from the Mike Calta Show, and this has been an open letter to things that aren't real.
.648 on the Mike Calta Show at 102.5 The Bone. Tomorrow night, Pitbull Toddler live at Propaganda Whiskey Bar and Kitchen in Plant City.
Propagation?
What did I say?
Propaganda.
Propagation.
It's an odd name.
Propagation. Why can't I get that right?
I don't know.
Propagation Whiskey Bar and Kitchen in Plant City. Fantastic place. Go check it out and join us as we take the stage at 9 o'clock tomorrow night in Plant City for the first time in what seems like 12 years. Looking forward to seeing everybody out there. Right now, it's time to give some stuff away with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. I noticed you were trying to do garbage duty, and Gio just wouldn't leave you alone this morning.
It's just constant
He constantly harasses me, Michael.
That is
It's
not
like-
true.
It is true.
I was admiring your work.
Yeah. Okay. This is always. This is you.
I
This
said
is
as
what you-
much.
Oh yeah, I know. That's your. your birthday gift to him. He gets to watch you work and annoy you while you do it.
I
you know what? That's time and money well spent, as far as I'm concerned.
I respect your process.
Thank you.
I put it up on our Instagram stories if you want to go see it for yourself. It's up there.
Let's try to do the right thing.
Carmen, what do we have to give away to the folks today?
Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff. We have tickets for Jimmy Eat World,
Okay.
Kid Rock with Big and Rich,
All right.
Kid Cudi,
Okay.
Florida Strawberry Festival with The Offspring and Pitbull Toddler,
Oh, my. Oh, there you go.
Joey Diaz,
Yep.
Monster Jam,
Okay.
Sam Morril.
I got lucky now. I am going to go to Monster Jam.
Oh.
The whole family's going now.
Whoa.
Yeah. They went from nobody wanted to be my friend to now everybody wants to go to Monster.
How'd you force that?
Because I did. Because my son, I said to my son, hey, Monster Jam, and he goes, I mean, are you going? And I go, yeah, I want to go. I need somebody to go with. He goes, yeah, I'll go. I went, oh. Then my wife is like, oh, that's the day that Lisa's here with her son. I go, do you think her son would want to go to Monster Jam? She goes, probably. So now we're all going to Monster Jam.
Oh, perfect.
I know,
Monster
very
jamming up.
happy. Jamming it up. All right, Carmen, let's give that stuff away with a little bit of Sporkle. Let's do this. What are we playing today?
Okay, today we are going to be playing 2000s movies by cast. Can you name the movies from the early 2000s and give a name from the cast?
All right.
Okay, so your first one, Adam Sandler, Jack Nicholson,
Anger Management.
Mike, Will Ferrell, John Heder, Will Arnett,
Blaze of Glory.
Galvin, Beyonce Knowles, Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy,
Dreamgirls.
Mike, Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson,
Departed.
Galvin, Renee Zellweger, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Richard Gere, Queen Latifah.
Oof. Is that Bridget Jones' Diary?
Renee Zellweger, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Richard Gere, Queen Latifah.
It's going to be some doctor or something.
Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah, Chicago.
Seth Rogen, Katherine Heigl,
Knocked
Paul
Up.
Rudd, Mike, Lindsay Lohan, Rachel
Mean Girls.
McAdams,
Ooh, that's gonna
Galvin,
It did hurt.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Blanchett,
Titanic. Wrong Kate.
Yeah.
Alan Alda, Kate Beckinsale.
Is that The Beach?
The Aviator. No point.
Great movie.
Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, Kevin Bacon,
Mystic River.
Galvin. Oh, sorry. Jack Black, Joanne Cusack, Miranda
School of Rock.
Cosgrove, Galvin, Mel Gibson, Joaquin Phoenix, Rory Culkin, Abigail Breslin.
The Patriot. Oh.
Mel Gibson, Joaquin Phoenix, Rory Culkin, Abigail Breslin.
Signs.
Signs.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
Is what I
did
was
not put
looking
that together.
for. No point. Pap. We are halfway there.
Gio is not on the board. He's
Oh,
a total
come on,
of 0 points. Michael has 5. Michael has 3 points on the board, and
Oh,
Galvin
he
is
has no
your
idea.
leader by 2. He's winning with 5.
Good job, Joe.
All right. Early 2000s movies by cast. Your next one, Mickey Rourke, Marissa Tomei,
The wrestler.
The Departed Wrestler.
Mike,
Took me a second to get it out.
Heath Ledger, Jake Gyllenhaal, Anne Hathaway, Randy
10 things I
Quaid.
hate about you. Damn it.
Heath Ledger, Jake Gyllenhaal, Anne Hathaway, Randy Quaid.
Brokeback Mountain.
Geo.
Of course, that's the one I got.
Yeah.
We get it.
We were waiting for
I
it.
love that movie.
Michael Douglas, Tobey Maguire, Robert Downey Jr., Frances McDormand. Michael Douglas, Tobey Maguire, Robert De Niro Jr.,
Robert De Niro Jr.
Robert Downey.
Robert Downey Jr. Jesus.
Cider
Francis
House Rules.
McDormand.
You talking to my son?
Wonder Boys.
You think I'm Iron Man? You think I'm Iron Man?
Mel Gibson, Helen Hunt, Marissa Tomei,
What Women Want.
Mike,
Real Helen Hunt.
George Clooney, Anna Kendrick, Jason
Up in the air.
Galvin, Jake Gyllenhaal, Jenna Malone, Mary McDonnell, Drew Barrymore. Jake Gyllenhaal, Jenna Malone, Mary McDonald, Drew Barrymore.
I don't know.
Donnie Darko.
No.
Don Cheadle, Sandra Bullock, Matt Dillon,
Ocean's 11.
Jennifer Esposito. Don Cheadle, Sandra Bullock, Matt Dillon, Jennifer Esposito. Crash.
That was good. Yeah.
Bill Murray, Scarlett Johansson, Giovanni
Lost in translation.
Galvin, Charlize Theron, Christina
Monster.
Mike, and Pap. We're on the last 3.
Gio has a single point on the board. Michael with 6, and Galvin is your leader by 1. He's winning with 7.
All right, we're doing early 2000s movies by cast. Last 3, here we go. Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway.
Devil Wears Prada.
Kelvin. Great movie. I'm so excited for the next one.
I know. I hope it doesn't suck.
Yeah. Next, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Catherine Kinnear, Clifton Collins Jr., Amy Ryan.
Jesus. Love Clifton Collins Jr.
Yeah, he's great.
I have no idea.
Oh, he's great.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, Catherine Kinnear, Clifton Collins Jr., Amy Ryan. Amy Ryan.
The Spy.
Capote. No point. And your last one, Denzel Washington,
Training Day.
Russell Crowe, Cuba Gooding
Gladiator.
Jr., Josh Brolin.
That is Gangster. The Gangster.
American Gangster.
Half point.
No point.
Denzel was in Gladiator 2, which was horrible.
It sounds like
I
it.
didn't watch
it.
it. So bad.
I didn't watch it.
Your final score, Gio with a single point on the board, Michael with 6, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 8.
Good job, Nate. It was close.
That was close.
All right, Cal, what line are you playing for?
I'll go line 1.
Line 1. Good morning. Who's this?
Ooh, this is JJ.
I thought it was R2D2 for a second. Boop, 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 boop. I will put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you'll have your choice of tickets.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please hold. That is line 1, Carmen.
Got it.
Who is the guy that you said that's good?
Clifton Collins Jr.
Yeah, what else is he in?
I don't know. He's in a lot of like low budget movies, but he's really good. He grew up with Slash. He's a real California guy.
Yeah, I just pulled up his picture. I don't recognize him at all.
He's in a lot of movies.
He's got a ton of movies.
Yeah,
but
he's a really good actor, and he usually plays somebody who's either has like a mental problem or some sort of twitch or something. Like he's real good at that. He was in that, the first time I ever saw him is he was in that movie with the, I think it's Sunshine Cleaning Club with Amy
Adams.
Yeah.
It does seem like a lot of like lower budget kind of B movies.
Yeah, but good actor, really good actor.
Capote looks like the biggest movie. The only one I
was
recognize.
great. He probably had the smallest part in that movie. Yeah. All right, Calvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, we have Sweatin' Now, Snow No, and You Got.
Speaking of snow, is this supposed to go back down to the 30s again next week?
Yeah, another cold front's coming.
Oh, is it really? Yeah, I hate it so much.
All right, good. All right, Calvin, as your news, we'll take a break and come back and do a full hour of it next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Radiothon, benefiting Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, is commercial-free. Presented by Clean Earth Systems. We're commercial-free for Radiothon, benefiting Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
712 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are our phone numbers. If you'd like to use them, feel free. Today at noon, we kick off the all the Johns Hopkins All Children Hospital Radiothon, which we'll be asking you one of the very few times a year we ask you for money. We don't try to sell you T-shirts. We don't try to hit you up with gimmicks all the time. We just try to save that for when we need to band together and help people in the neighborhood, whether it be for suffering children, people who are victims of storms, or the occasional just family we hear that we need some sort of help. That's what we usually do, is we come together and we help these people out. That's why we'll be doing this today starting at noon. I don't know who. I think John Senning kicks it off. I think he's coming in early, and he's kicking it off at noon. And then Mike Olivero will pick it up at 7 p.m. tonight, and he'll go on until 10. Then I don't know what happens after 10 o'clock. And then we'll be back here tomorrow morning, and then we go till noon tomorrow.
Yes.
I don't know what you got planned for the show tomorrow, Gio, but that's a lot of content.
That is a lot of content.
2 extra hours. Yeah.
I got some stuff I'm working on.
Okay, good. Mike Allstott coming by tomorrow, and Catherine Blanford will be by tomorrow.
Are we going to turn Joe's mic on tomorrow?
No,
definitely
leave
not.
It for him. What do you have, Joe? Did you miss something?
No.
He tried. He was talking.
Were you trying to get a zinger in, Joe?
Yeah. Every chance I get.
Yeah, you blew it. You blew it. Like most things, you blew it.
Yeah.
Oh, can't you two just get along?
No, I don't think so.
I get along with Joe fine, I think.
Oh, sure you do, because you're constantly harassing me. That's
I feel like you're harassing me.
Oh, do you?
All the time.
If you'd like to see video of Gio harassing Joe, Joe trying to throw the garbage this morning, and Gio out there just berating him.
Yeah.
It's up on our Instagram story.
I'm used to it.
Telling somebody I admire your process, that is now considered berating.
You're wrapping you're wrapping an insult in what is a pretend compliment. I know what you're doing.
I admire your process, and I strive to be just like you. How is that berating?
Because you're lying. Everybody knows you're lying. You don't strive to be like me.
Why would you? Listen, I look up to you.
Okay.
Even I don't believe that.
Nobody believes it.
I don't know.
Scumbag.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen,
we're going down to help. We're going down there to help the children.
Yeah.
Can't you just be kind for one day?
I'm very kind.
Will you be taking trash out tomorrow over at the hospital?
No, I don't. I'm not authorized. That's medical grade waste.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering whether you had the biohazard clearance.
I'm not cleared for that.
What if I get you one of those little yellow suits to wear?
I would definitely try it.
All right.
I thought you were certified across the board.
Well, I'm working on it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show, sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
I thought you were certified across the board.
Yeah.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, for the former prince and brother of UK's King Charles III, has been arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. The Thames Valley Police, without naming who it was referring to, issued a statement noting that, quote, "We have today arrested a man in his 60s on suspicion of misconduct in public office and are carrying out searches at 2 different addresses. The man remains in police custody at this time. We will not be naming the arrested man as per national guidance." The police noted the police force did not name Mountbatten Windsor as is normal under UK law, but when asked if they had arrested him, the force pointed out that the statement saying that they had arrested a man in his 60s, Mountbatten Windsor is 66. So they're not specifically saying it's him, but we all know it's him.
It is him. It's all over the news, pictures and everything. And what will come out of this? What are they arresting him for?
Well, it
like
says
what alleged things that happened years ago.
Suspicion of misconduct in public office. So when he was a prince,
right,
he did something that they considered misconduct, or the suspicion of misconduct. So they're digging in, and
yeah,
they're probably searching his property.
Oh, they said
Yeah. So
I think it was like business related, though, not
sexual.
Oh, so but the fact that Epstein is a child trafficker is what's the problem. He was using public office, like Galvin said, to his advantage.
But also, like, they can do anything to be like, oh, yeah, it's business stuff. Oh, look what else we found.
Yeah,
you know,
possibly.
If you get in there, if you have the warrant and stuff, anything's open. So you may be looking for one thing and find another thing. You go, well, this is illegal, and we found it under the umbrella of searching for this.
I don't have anything I have to worry about if you were searching my stuff.
Yeah.
Unless maybe you were my wife. That'd be the only problem. Like, legally, I got nothing to worry about. My wife might be like, whose butt is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Occasionally, Pete will send me a butt or something. I'll get a rare picture.
His?
Not his.
Oh.
Usually. Sometimes it's his, but not. I don't usually keep those. No, I don't.
What if she sees the shirtless picture of Pete with the Bears chain on?
I don't. I think we all know what's going on here. We all know that this guy is guilty as can be. What was his thing with no sweating?
He said that he could not perspire.
Right.
Yeah. So then there was something, I don't know, with one of the pictures, and he was like, well, I can't perspire, so.
I think he had a sweaty armpit in the picture, so he was saying the picture wasn't real.
It's fake.
Insane.
I bet he's sweating now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This is
him and all the other people associated. They're like, all right, if they're starting with a prince,
right,
they're coming down.
Yeah.
If you're just a lowly business CEO and you were doing bad things and they went right after the prince, you know you're in trouble.
8 backcountry skiers who went missing after an avalanche high in the California Sierra Nevada north of Lake Tahoe have been found dead.
Oh.
Yeah, one remains missing and is presumed dead. The skiers were part of a 15-person group returning from a 3-day backcountry trek when the avalanche swept through the rugged terrain, and 6 were rescued. But now they're saying that the 8 have been found dead, and the other one is missing and presumed dead.
Horrible.
Yeah, at one point yesterday, they go, this is no longer a rescue, it's now a recovery.
Yeah, except that one person that's missing is, what if he's alive? He's like, hey,
Right.
I'm over here.
Hanging on.
He's like hiding or something. He found
help
like
me
a
out.
cave.
Yeah, right. He's in a cave.
Yeah.
Help me out. I'm over here.
What a way to go. You're out having a good time skiing, like probably on vacation or something. And
nothing. I mean, there's 15 of us, so even if somebody had something, whatever, everybody would help. Yeah.
My gym teacher in high school used to ski in California in those really high, like 10-foot snowbanks of really soft snow.
Yeah.
And he used to do that, and he'd talk about sometimes just getting caught in not an avalanche, but just falling in the snow. You know? Oh, what a weird thing to want to do.
You see those guys, the skiers that go off like a cliff thing, and they go and they fall so far down, and then you're like, is there rocks there? Is there, like, I don't know what's underneath.
Well, they go up on those skiers, go out of a helicopter, and they just jump out of the helicopter.
I went skiing one time, like 2 years ago, and it was the worst experience ever.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
that.
Yeah.
It's stopping is the hard part.
It was horrible. I kept falling down, and it hurt when I fell down. I'm like, I'm too old. I'm too far along in my life to try something new like this.
I only skied a couple times, actual snow skiing, like on a mountain stuff. We didn't do that a lot. In Illinois, there's not a lot of mountains, but we did get pulled behind snowmobiles, and that was a blast.
That's fun. Yeah.
That was great.
I used to go up we'd go upstate New York or Pennsylvania or somewhere, and we'd ski a little bit, but not, I'm talking about when I was a kid, and I could ski, but I couldn't stop, so I would just ski until I crashed into something or somebody.
You got to do the pizza, they told me.
It never worked for me.
No, it didn't work for me
Too fat
either.
for the pizza.
Kept falling down. My kids loved it. They thought it was great. They skied all day. We were at a goddamn ski resort.
Yeah.
And
that's all I want to do is hang out at the ski resort.
That's what I did. I tried it for maybe a half hour. I'm on the little bunny slope. People are laughing at me. It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm done. So I threw the skis and went to the bar.
Right. Yeah. That's it. That's right.
And my family skied the rest of the day, had a great time. They can't wait to go back.
You get a fake cast and sit in front of the fireplace. Tell your story.
I'm like,
Carmen,
I'm done.
you do any skiing in Michigan?
Yeah, we went up to, I think it was like Boyne Mountain. Boyne. I think it was Boyne. We'd go up skiing. I've only been like 2 times, I think.
Yeah.
And I was really little, so I basically did the bunny hill and then the one right after the bunny hill.
We did a lot of sledding.
Yes.
A lot of sledding. Yeah. Not a lot of snowmobiling. Not a lot of skiing, though.
We had a great hill at our high school for sledding.
Yeah.
And some people would try to snowboard, like with the little plastic ones. You know what I mean?
We didn't even know what a snowboard was back then.
Oh, back in my day.
I did that snow tubing.
Oh, yeah, that's a blast.
I mean, that is. I never laughed so hard. I was connected to my sister, and maybe my brother, or maybe it was Joey or somebody. But we were connected, we were held on, and then we just kept spinning in circles as we went down. I couldn't stop laughing. It was hilarious.
It's fun though. Yeah, didn't Bobby break his arm or do something?
Well, he went through a wall.
Yeah.
He went. He said it goes snow, dirt, gravel, rubber mats, and he went all the way to the rubber mats. Yeah.
When I fell off the skis, it hurt so bad, and I just laid there, and I knew people were just laughing at me.
See, I think about that now because I remember when I was a kid, I'd ski, I'd fall, crash, get up, and start over again. Now I would think if I'd fall and crash, I'm laying there for 15 minutes before I move.
It was the worst.
Yeah, no skiing.
No.
Let's go to a ski resort and just sit around and drink.
That's
the way to go. Right by the fireplace.
I mean, it looks fun, but it was not.
I would want to do the tubing, I think, and only because of my knees. Like, I would love to be able to go skiing.
Oh, wobbly knees.
Yeah,
over here.
but I would be very, very, concerned about my knees.
You tube once or twice though, and you're done.
Oh, I don't think so. I'd want to keep going. Woo!
It's like one of those bouncy house slides. After you go down the second time, you're like, all right, I'm good.
But do they have the rope that pulls you up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if they have the rope that pulls you up or the carpet thing that pulls you up, then you just keep going.
They had that Snowcat Ridge place out in Dade City for a while.
Yeah.
Where you go down the
mountain.
ice hill or something.
We, a while back, we were talking about, my son was born in Florida, so he never saw snow. So we're like, we should go to like the Poconos or somewhere or whatever. And then we started discussing it, and we were like, Vegas, there's snow outside. Like we can do.
You got to Vegas.
But he likes Vegas too. But we did. So we rented a car and we went, about 45 minutes outside Vegas and went to whatever Spring Valley or something, whatever. And it was a big snow thing and they had tubing and doing all that stuff. And it was so weird because it was like 70 degrees.
Oh, really?
And there was snow.
In the mountains.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The hottest I've ever been in my life was when I was in Vegas. It was like 102 degrees.
Yeah, because we left the city and drove, and as you're driving, you're going up in elevation and stuff, and through all the desert. But then you start seeing a little bit of snow, more snow, and then you pull up to this place, and it's just covered in snow.
Cool. That's amazing.
Yeah. It was awesome.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. This is the 24-hour commercial-free Radiothon, raising hope and healing for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in partnership with Clean Earth Systems.
Please listen carefully.
This program was recorded at an earlier date and time. The content contained here may be out of date in context. Listener discretion is advised. 102.5 The Bone.
Quinn Hughes is the hero for Team USA with 6:33 left in overtime on Wednesday's Olympic quarterfinal. Hughes ripped a slap shot past Sweden goaltender Jacob Markstrom. The puck found the back of the net for a 2-1 win in a sudden death victory for USA. So the number 2 seed U.S. men's hockey team advances to face number 3 seed Slovakia in Friday's semifinal round.
Slovakia?
Yeah.
Who's
Slovakia.
number 1? Canada?
Well, Canada had a hard time against the Czech Republic the other day. That went into overtime as well. And then for women's hockey, for the 4th consecutive Winter Olympics, U.S. women's hockey and Canada will meet in the gold medal game, where the Americans look to hand the Canadians their 3rd non-gold Olympic medal in women's hockey since it was added to the Winter Olympics. Gold medal game is set for today at 1:10 p.m. I had said the other day that it was happening, but I misread it. I thought it was Tuesday, but it's Thursday. So it's happening today at 1:10 p.m. Americans against Canada, women's hockey. Women's hockey, by the way, has had like shutouts in 5 out of the 6 games. So that's a good one. And I think they've scored over 4.5 goals.
Are you betting on Hard Rock at all in Olympics?
Yeah. You can.
Really?
You can, yeah, and you can bet on players as well. You can do points
and
there's
goals.
And
there's some drama with the female ice hockey. There was a couple that were dating, and one is on the U.S. team, one's on the Canadian team, and females, yes, and they're actually very good looking. They're not,
Keep talking.
Not you know what, Carmen?
Well, they're not butch
Okay.
lesbians.
Oh.
You know
All
what
right.
I mean? Like
Mhm.
they're very attractive. And while they've been there at the Olympics, they've split up in the last couple of days. And I can't remember their exact positions, but
In my head, they're scissoring.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it
Oh,
is.
that's not what you mean.
no, but their positions on the ice, they could technically be facing off against each other. They could be playing right.
X's, face off X's.
Yeah, so there's going to be some drama
I like it.
during
I like
the
it.
game. So
Or they could drop the puck and then just start making out.
Exactly.
I missed
They make
you.
up.
I missed
I'm
you.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot. I like it.
Yep.
I'm trying to look and see who they are, Carmen.
Okay.
I want to see.
Oh, I got a picture, but they got hockey gear on.
Rumor breakup. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for without the hockey gear.
Caroline Harvey.
Well, you guys are pretty quick at finding this stuff.
Yeah. The internet's pretty cool.
All right.
Is it no Julie Chu and Caroline Ouellette?
I don't remember.
I
don't remember their name. I just remember I watched this. Someone who is reporting on all the gossip and stuff
Yeah, this is
at the Winter Olympics.
Caroline Harvey and Team Canada's Daryl Watts.
Dara?
Daryl.
All right.
Oh, this has a different one from before. I guess these ones got married. It says "Pucker Up." U.S. women's hockey star marries former Canadian star.
Oh, so I guess they haven't publicly come out, but that's the rumor.
Well, because the girl on the USA team, she was doing an Instagram live, and her teammate said something in the background about her being single now.
Oh, right around.
Oh yeah, I see it now. It's
Yeah.
on Reddit. Drama.
Real life heated rivalry.
Right. So again, just a little extra drama for the Olympics.
Interesting. All right,
And they
we'll see
break
what
up
happens.
right before the gold medal game.
Yeah. Speaking of the Olympics, Team USA won 3 more medals at the Olympics yesterday: a bronze in men's snowboarding, a silver in men's cross-country skiing, and Michaela Schifrin snagged a gold in women's slalom. Coming into the day, Norway still leads with 33 medals, 15 of them gold. Team USA is in third with 24 and 7 gold medals.
Oh, there we go. I mean,
Hopefully get a gold for women's hockey.
I don't know anybody that's paying attention to this, watching it.
I am. I'm all about the drama. I still can't.
Drama?
Yeah, because I still can't believe that there's not more news about the figure skating, the France judge, coming right out and saying
Oh,
that
they cheated, yeah.
they're cheating and basically scoring the France higher and the Americans lower. But there's no disciplinary actions. Her scores don't count. Her scores still count. You know what I mean? How can you admit to cheating and still be a judge on the panel?
Because no one cares.
That's insane.
Nobody cares.
Oh, people care. I care.
I don't care.
With the time change, it's like everything happens at noon, 1 o'clock. That's why it's harder to watch.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff's happening earlier. Yeah, I saw some of the hockey games started at 6:40 a.m.
Yeah.
Our time.
But if you have Peacock, they'll replay a lot of the highlights and go back and stuff like that. Like last night, I was watching snowboarding before I went to bed.
Yeah, but if I know what happens already, it's, I don't know. Sports got to be live, I feel.
Yeah. Like when people tape a game, like a football game, and they're like, "Don't say anything. I want to watch one." I don't.
That's weird.
Has anybody ever been caught doing something that doesn't have to be something terrible, but just you're caught in a position where you're like, "Oh no, they know," and you just have to, like, if you were hiding somewhere or doing something, and you had to walk out and be like,
You got me. Yeah, I'm sure I've been there before.
And I, whenever I was dating a girl in junior high, we went over to her house and they weren't home and the door was open. So we went in. It was me and a buddy of mine. We were just going to hang out and stuff. And we rearranged all their furniture.
I like that.
And they came home and we were still in there. So we hid in her room, in her closet. And her mom was yelling, "I can't believe they did this, blah, blah, blah." And then we just had to come out and be like, "We'll put it back."
What'd she say?
She was like, "All right, I came home and all this stuff, but you can't do that." And we're like, "We know, we were
Sorry,
just
we
around.
rearranged your furniture."
Yeah,
That's a good prank, though.
It's a great prank.
Yeah.
This is much worse.
All right.
A now former school custodian in West Virginia faces more than a dozen charges after being caught hiding in a closet in the girls' locker room.
Oh, that's not good.
Law enforcement was contacted immediately and responded to the school where the individual was apprehended, and a total of 29 charges have been since filed. According to the Berkeley County Schools, he is being held on a $1.3 million bond.
Sure, 'cause it's probably a bunch of girls.
Yeah. But could you imagine you're creeping out and you're doing that and you're hiding in the locker room and then some girl's like, is somebody in there?
Yeah. Oh, and it's Wendell, the custodian.
By the way, I just sent a picture. Joe has it on
Not hot.
TV. He is exactly what you think he would look like.
Oh,
Carmen,
yeah.
could you imagine that in the women's locker room?
No, you beat him up, right? Like
He kind of looks like Scattaboo from the Giants.
Yeah, he does.
But just, he was been doing that for months. You know that he's been doing that and then finally got caught, but he was like, this is the sweetest kid in the world.
Yeah, nobody knows. Well, I told you in my grade school, we had a bathroom that had a crack in the cinder block that went straight across into the girls' bathroom, and you could see through there. But two things. One is that we were kids looking at other kids, and two, it was the greatest kept secret in the history of that school.
Yeah.
No one ever complained about it. Nobody ever fixed it.
Right.
And I went back when I was like maybe 19 or 20, and the crack was still there.
Oh, no.
Crack was still there.
Still
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
Still there? Who was in there?
I
at
went
the time?
during the Christmas fair, and I was like, let me go in that bathroom. And sure enough, it was still there. That's kept
Did
secret
any of
ever.
the girls know that the crack was there?
Yeah.
And they were,
Well, because you couldn't really, I mean, all you did was see the sink, and then there was a bathroom door behind it. So you're not really seeing anything unless somebody's showing you something, you know? Or occasionally there would be like the girl washing something.
ever have that happen where somebody purposely showed you stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Like what? like I had a neighbor that used to dress and undress in like front of the window, and I don't know whether she was doing it on purpose or not.
Definitely doing it on purpose.
But it was like a neighbor mom.
Yeah. You're probably definitely doing it on
Maybe.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I never questioned, but I would every once in a while be like,
That's voyeurism. She wants you to see her.
maybe.
I don't think I've had that. That's unfortunate.
That was the only situation where it was like, just completely like, she knows I'm on. Like, she can see me. Like, it wasn't dark out.
Right.
And I was out
She
in my
didn't care. She's looking for a little action.
But I was out in my backyard doing whatever I was doing, kicking a soccer ball, doing whatever, and totally like look. You see something moving, you look up, and then I was like, "Oh, okay."
You know what the greatest thing is? Better than getting nude pictures is getting unsolicited nude pictures. Like if you didn't ask anybody and they just send it to you, like, "Whoa, what is this gift? I didn't even have to grovel for this. This is fantastic."
The only thing close I can think of is when I was living in Tallahassee, crappy apartment. The walls were very thin, and the girl next door was always hooking up with dudes, and you could hear it all the time. She was very loud, and I think she knew that it was very like
putting on show.
Like she was trying.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, hot.
Yeah, and I worked with her at the bar that I worked at too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think like she.
And you never said anything. You never. I used to comment my neighbor all the time. I'd be like, "Good one last night, huh?"
Nah, I didn't. I felt weird.
Yeah.
None for Gio though.
Yeah.
Gio didn't get to come over.
No.
True.
But
Maybe she's trying to get. She was trying to lure you in.
Maybe.
I would have gave a little.
Yeah. You guys good? Need help with anything?
Need anything?
I know she could. I could know that she knew because she mentioned before she could hear my TV at night.
My neighbor used to.
That's
get
what
mad.
I can hear.
Yeah.
My neighbor used to get mad because I would leave for work in the morning and my alarm would be on snooze and I'd forget to shut it. But I didn't know she could hear it.
Yeah.
And then one day she was like, she was a woman in her 40s. I was in my early 20s. And she grabbed me in the morning and she grabbed me in the hallway and she goes, "Let me ask you a question. What do you do for a living that you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning?" And I go, "I'm a baker." And she goes, "And then you leave your alarm and it goes off." And I go, "I'm so sorry. I didn't know you. I can't." And she goes, "You can't hear me through the walls? They're paper thin." And I wanted to be like, "Yeah, I hear you banging all the time." And then she said, "I can hear you banging all the time." And I'm like, "Oh, well, then you know that I can hear you." Yeah.
A 25-year-old guy in Montana drove to a police station to pay an open container fine.
Okay.
He showed up drunk and got arrested for DUI. He was 3 times the legal limit. How when you're in the middle of drinking, so, I got to pay that fine? Let me go.
I mean, that's just an alcoholic. I
guess.
There's probably never a time when he's not drinking.
Right.
So,
by the way, 25, and you're that bad off where you already got an open container fine. Now you drive drunk to the station and get a DUI, and you're 3 times the legal limit.
Yeah.
Life's not going great.
So I saw that video again last night that was circulating last year of the guy that's on, he's doing court through Zoom, and he's driving and he's got a suspended license charge.
Yeah.
And they just order him to turn himself in. I mean, how dumb are you?
Yeah.
How dumb are you that you're driving?
People are dumb for sure. This is interesting. YouTube's first ever video upload was how long ago? When did they have the first YouTube video upload? First video on YouTube.
I know this, I think.
You do?
I don't know this.
Take a guess.
I would say, what are we in, 26 now?
Yeah.
It's 2000. I would say 1995.
No.
Later?
Or later, closer to us. Closer to
Okay.
that.
98.
99.
No.
97.
No.
2001.
2005.
Oh, really? I thought
Yeah.
it was before that.
21 years ago. So it's 21 years ago. The video upload was just acquired by a museum in London. The clip is titled Me at the Zoo, and it's just 19 seconds long. It shows then 25-year-old co-founder of YouTube at the San Diego Zoo. It's been viewed 382 million times on YouTube with 18 million likes.
I wonder, what did they sell YouTube for, I wonder?
What do they